now. I'll put that in the membership. Uh-oh, we live now. Uh-oh, what's going on, y'all? This is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys your Friday night live stream. How are you guys doing in the Pick 3 and Pick 4 community? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had an amazing week. I have. It's been full, exciting, ups and downs. You know how it is. Life be lifing. Well, it's lifing. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Y'all come in and let me know where you're coming from. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be out tonight. Let's see if people acting right, but we're gonna see what it is. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just here putting up another post, letting everybody know that we're going live stream right now. So if y'all ready to hang with me for a little bit, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, honeys. Alright, I posted to them. That way people can't say I didn't let them know I was going live stream. A lot of people are no longer getting notifications like they used to. They're having problems with a lot of stuff. And I know YouTube is going through some transitions, but y'all make sure y'all hit them notifications to see all of our uploads, our live streams. Make sure you guys do that when you subscribe to the channel. All right, what do we have? Who do we have? Frets Knight. Hello, my friend. North Carolina, all the way live. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you. And hello, welcome, welcome, North Carolina. I have something very special. I have a video that's out in the membership right now, but it will be uploaded to you guys probably next week. Those that want to know more about these key digit numbers and how to work doubles for North Carolina, y'all better make sure y'all watch out. Those in the membership already know about the video, but it will be out to the public shortly. So I got a little gift for North Carolina. Cynthia, hello from South Carolina. What's going on from South Carolina? I love that. Hopefully you will still be on when I get off work. Okay, when you getting off work, let me know. I have a lot of people that have to work right now, but I hope you have a good work evening, work nights, and you enjoy it. Make that moolah. Don't let it make you. You remember from Players Club? You remember that? Who remember that? You know, that's classic right there. You know what I'm saying? Folks don't know about that. Anyways, what's going on here? Kelly, hello everyone. What's going on, Miss Kelly? How are you doing? Mustafa P and NYC. What's going on in New York City? How you doing? Y'all been keeping up with Miss Florida. I see our channel is growing. Our membership is growing. We are doing fabulous, darlings. We doing good. But how y'all doing with them numbers? And yes, I know before y'all ask, am I going to put the Cat Daddy numbers out this weekend? Yes, but here's what y'all better do. When y'all see them Cat Daddy shorts, y'all better make sure you hit the like and let me know what state you repping, okay? I may stop putting them out. Y'all make sure y'all do that, all right? Don't be shy. Miss Kelly, I am well. What about you? Honey, y'all, I have had a week. Emotional roller coaster. You hear what I'm saying? Some of you may not know, and I'm not going to start the show off on the wrong foot, but I had some family loss. Not one aunt, two aunts passed. Yeah, one on my mom's side, one on my dad's side. So it has been a week, an emotional week. Plus, I'm just a wreck already this week. Got so many other things going on. But other than that, I'm blessed. We're here. And we're going to start this Friday night off right. But how are you guys doing? And what's going on with your Pick 3 and Pick 4 games? Not that I'm doing Pick 4 right now, so don't y'all start. But let me see here. Because it's moving. Who did I miss? Are you from... No, I'm not. Whoever you are, Orhan. No. Maria. Hi, Miss Florida. And chat, how you doing, Maria? Teach us Riz. What's that mean? And if you being rude, get off. Entertainment. World from Malayalam. Hi from India. Hi. What's going on? Allison Berry said hi. How you doing? Daniel Hearns, Ohio. What's going on, Ohio? I actually have a request for my members for Pick 3 Lottery of Ohio, so I got to get to that. I'm so behind. You guys in the membership, thank y'all for being so understanding this week. Y'all, we've been going through it, but we getting through it. But I'm behind on my workouts for the Pick 3s. So I will be getting those out as soon as I can. I'm trying to play catch up, but you know I don't like to rush my work, because when I put these videos out, you know, they stick. You know, I want them to stick. You know, I gotta put, you know, quality behind the Miss Florida name, you know. But I hope you guys are paying attention to these key digit numbers. Y'all thought I was playing. Hits are coming around those areas, sometimes straight across. Y'all thought I was playing with y'all in Pick 3 Lottery World. Y'all said, Miss Florida, she ain't got it. What? Yes, I do. Anyways, let me keep going. Let me see here. Freds, North Carolina's crazy. They have played 937 4 times this month. Yeah, the repeats are real. Figure out why they're repeating. There's a reason they're doing that, Freds. Trust me when I tell you. They have to repeat. Part of the game. And they're repeating mirrors too. I bet you that's in mirrored form as well. We actually got 937 from our prediction list for North Carolina. It was on our daily prediction list. You guys that are not in the membership, y'all make sure you join us. Why? Because it's happening. That's all I can tell you. You know, we hot over there, you know. But we still got to do work. I've had some people come into the membership, and guess what? They thought Miss Florida was just going to hand them over stuff. You got to sweat. You got to put in the work. Where'd I get that from? Fame, okay? No handouts here. We still got to work it out. But if you're paying attention to your grids, you're going to start seeing a lot more numbers coming your way. I can't guarantee it, but you got to study, okay? You have to study. Let me see. Kelly, I had to play on paper because they were, and then it cut off. Yeah, I always suggest practice on paper. I got a lot of people that they see the videos, and it doesn't have to be even for me for Pick 3. They'll see these videos and they'll say, oh, Miss Florida, guess what? You know, I found this new workout from this person, and they'll start doing it. They'll say, yeah, I just went and started spending the money, and then they'll come back and say, you know, maybe I should have just practiced on paper. I lost a few dollars. I said, look, I was trying to tell you, man, go ahead, practice on the paper. Do what you gotta did. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes up for your girl, Miss Florida. I so appreciate. Double click. If you don't want to get out the live, double click your screen. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Let me see here. Let me get all in y'all business. What do we have? Allison Berry, you're so beautiful. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Frets, repeats crazy, but that's typical. North Carolina, shaking my head. It is typical. North Carolina is something, but I love them because literally every day they're on our prediction list. Like we are in Michigan, we're like, y'all, I have a new video that's in the membership now for North Carolina. When I tell you, y'all better pay attention to these patterns. I know sometimes they'll cool off, and when they're ready to pick up, they're going to pick up. So y'all stop playing, okay? It will be out in the public probably sometime next week, because I got some other videos to push out. Make sure when y'all seeing them videos, and you subscribe to the channel, if you're not seeing the videos like you need to, I've been having a lot of complaints. People say, Miss Florida, I put on my notifications. I didn't even know that video came out. Y'all make sure you personalize your notifications for the channel. That's all I could tell you. Because, you know, YouTube be about that bull. But, you know, just make sure your notifications is on. Check back with the channel daily. Check back with the community posts so you can see all of our results and things that we're doing. I know y'all gonna get on me, Miss Florida. I ain't seen no results for your amazing Pick 3 prediction list. I know. I got tired this week. Mama got tired. I get tired. This is a lot to do. I deal with every state in the U.S. You think I ain't tired? I was tired too. Okay. Let me keep moving. What you cooking for Memorial Day? You know what? I'm so lost in the sauce. I didn't even know Memorial Day was coming. So here's the deal. I'm going to ask y'all what y'all cooking, because I might be over. Anybody in the Tampa, Florida area having a cookout, let me know. I might drop by. Hold on a second. I got interrupted. All right, I'm back. All right, so Nicole Vick, hello, North Carolina. What's going on? Y'all from the Carolinas. I love y'all. Y'all been paying attention to the channel? North Carolina stays hot on my prediction list, especially our daily prediction list. Those in the membership better start studying that special grid that I give you to let you know where that number comes from. That's why I have our prediction videos. I tell you exactly where to get the numbers. I tell you how I put them together. I tell you some key things to look for. And it's up to you. I can't guarantee results. I never can. But we got a lot of tools in our membership and people are really loving them. I'm hating it because it's more work for me. But I love it because it gets y'all the results. So what can I say? You got to do what you got to do. Okay, let me keep moving. Dawn Bree. Hey, Miss Florida. Show some Florida Memorial Day love and sorry for your losses. Thank you so much. Florida, I can't stand us. I can't stand us. You want some Florida love? I'm going to give you some Florida love. Where's my mouse at? Let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to give Florida some stinking love. I haven't been playing all week. I've been in the funk. I've been mourning. My aunt passed last week. I had some other issues going on with my family the last couple weeks. I haven't been wanting to play. And that's okay. Sometimes you just got to grieve. Let me see what hit today. I don't even know what hit today. Let me see what hit. I know I should know this, but I haven't been keeping up. I stayed up till 6 o'clock this morning because I was so behind yesterday to get 4 of our prediction lists done. Okay, so you guys in the membership, make sure you're paying attention. I did date them for Saturday to the 31st because I got them out so late. I wanted to make sure you guys had time because some folks will say, well, they're late. You know, I want the dates to correspond. So I pushed them to the 24th through the 31st. But if you want to start using those prediction lists, now you can. I wouldn't be shocked if hits started coming out because the lists are just hot. Not that I'm hot. It's just the techniques that's being used that I teach y'all all the time what we're doing. I don't hide anything. But let me see what Florida had today. They have 579. Why does that sound awfully familiar? Florida. 579, huh? Let me see here. And you guys make sure, I just put out a video today on key digits for Florida. Numbers are coming right on top of certain numbers. Sometimes you may have to mirror if there's doubles. Y'all better start checking that out before I start taking them down. Because lottery commissions, they on my tail. Every time I put out a video, here comes changes. Now, if I keep it to myself, then y'all out there will say, oh, Miss Florida, you trying to keep all the secrets to yourself. I'm not. I'm putting them out there, but they get me. They get Miss Florida. But that's okay. We got to be 8 steps ahead. All right, let me look at Florida. Since people want me to show Florida some love. No, Florida need to show me some love too. But then again, I ain't played all week. I mean, I've seen hits come from our list, but I haven't personally played. I'm hurting, y'all. Life is kicking me right now. And I lost one of my aunties too. I've been just gray all week. Okay. So 579 was today. Let me look at this grids here. For you guys in Florida, what grids do you like to use the most? I know I teach off the 1, 2, 3 rundown and the 3, 1, 7 rundown. I get that. But what do you like to use? Because when you're using a lot of this information, try to apply to see if the patterns are working for the rundowns and grids that you're currently using. Some people like to use like a 3, 6, 9 or a 1, 1, 1 or a +1, -1, +1, whatever y'all do now. I don't know. I teach from only 2 rundowns, so I don't get accused of stealing no one else's work. I've tried to practice with other rundowns like the 9, 6, 2, the 3, 6, 9. the 1-2 rundown, and people came for me, honey. Oh, Miss Florida, you stealing from the other content creators. No such thing. No one owns these rundowns. But because I don't want the smoke, I just said, you know what, you can have it. I'm gonna teach off the basics like I always do. Because you can't deny the patterns. It doesn't matter what you're using. You'll find what works for your state. Trust me. Where the heck did this 579 come from? Let me see. I'm looking. I have to go back so I can figure out what could be hot in the next couple of days. Did we have a 529 this month? That number looks, or maybe I've seen it from another state. Maybe that's what. No, we had 259 May 5th this month. That's a repeat number. Gotcha. Whatever. All right, let me see. I'm comparing both charts. I just want to see. I'm sorry. I know you're like, come on, Miss Florida. No, let me see what's going on before y'all start acting up and start crying about y'all numbers. I'm just gonna, if I do give out any numbers, I'm not doing no huge workouts because y'all don't pay attention to them anyway. And then you'll start crying when it hits and say, Miss Florida, I didn't think I had to look at those other rundowns. And I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't listen to me. Then y'all go to the store. And then you'll be one off. And then you'll be mad with me. Y'all in the public ain't gonna do that to me. Nah. Nope. No, you ain't. So we already had that. Literally the beginning of May 5. No, we have 529. I said 579. What was the number? What was the number? I'm still wrong. It was 579, but it was 529 for the 5th, right? Okay. I was wrong. But that's a mirror version of that number. Okay. Let me take a quick look. I like to compare the different grids. 579. I see a 629. And I'm looking. Oh, I see what they did. And I see this in North Carolina too. I might show you. I don't know. How do I feel about that? Let me see. I noticed they're doing this a lot. I like to look at hits that go straight across, and because I'm telling all their business now, they're starting to get funky. But I'm going to show you guys what this 579 is and how you guys may want to start working your numbers, just looking at key digit numbers. This is very similar to the North Carolina video that will be coming out in the public. It's already in the membership. But before I show you guys this and possibly some other numbers to look at, ooh, we got a few things going on. We got a few things. That's just off of one rundown. I'll probably show it to you anyway. But let me get back to this chat for a second. Allison Berry, hi. Kelly, she retracted. Okay. Lonnie Shepherd, hello all. What's going on, Mr. Lonnie? From PA. Maria, I did the same thing, Kelly. I'm sorry. Nicole, having no luck with my numbers at all. No luck at all? What's going on? What state are you from? Lonnie Shepherd, take your time. I'm trying, y'all. Kelly, had to play on paper. Things were looking ugly. Honey, you and me both. It was looking ugly for me last week. I couldn't even read the numbers. I'm looking at these numbers now and I'm like, okay. And this is why, this is the sad part. I don't think people talk about this enough. You know, it's one thing to have the membership, but once you start putting any information out about how to help people get numbers and hits and all that stuff, you know, these people be looking at our stuff. And my thing is, this is why I have so many videos, so it gives you ideas on how to look at the rundown so you can decide what patterns you want to use. You know, but it's ugly, honey. It ain't fine. Let me see here. Lord Columbus, would you rather always feel understood or always feel appreciated? Neither. Because either I'm going to be misunderstood by someone or something, and then a lot of things I do, I will never be fully appreciated for, from a human standpoint. So, neither. Good question. Billy, send me a plate to California if you cook for Memorial Day with Florida. Y'all, I can't cook nothing. First of all, I don't do the pork. I don't have a grill. We still out of the oven. I mean, I could cook something on the stove. I ain't got no grill. I ain't, my family, we so separate. I don't know who's cooking. I don't know who's doing nothing. That's why I said if I had it, I'd be traveling to y'all. Trust me when I tell you. It'd be like, look, give me a couple of them plates, okay, and double up, okay, you know, hook it up. But some of y'all don't do right for y'all barbecues. I'm gonna tell you. I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Now I'm gonna tell you now. Some of y'all people that think they can cook, some of y'all got too many pets. And when you be prepping your meats in front of Snoofle and Fifi, your little furry friends, y'all don't be washing your hands. Y'all put y'all hands all in and season up y'all pork and all that stuff. Until I have some. No, thank you. Some of y'all don't do right. Or some of y'all don't make enough food for people to eat. Y'all be like trying to, you know, tell people, you know, we'll make the plates. Y'all just stand in line and y'all be giving people a little spoonful and they already falling over because they half hungry. So I don't know. I'm Aisha Green. Hey, what's going on? Your skin is flawless. Honey, I thank you. Honey, it's called castor oil and water. That's all that is. I appreciate it. Leandra, I have a hard time to stop playing. Could you please smack me? Okay, I can't smack nobody. Okay, I'm gonna let you go, Leandro. You are too much for me. All right. Silent Warrior, hello. Hello there. Charlie, I'm in Stuart, Florida. What's going on in Stuart? What's going on? It's so hot in Tampa. Lord Kelvin, hey, Black Mama, what up? What up? Fatima, wisdom and knowledge, peace and love, Ohio in the house. What's going on, Ohio? I love y'all out there. Steve Lee, I don't understand how you guys lived around crocodiles and alligators like it's nothing. Are you talking about because we're from Florida? I think that's what you mean. I don't live in the country like that. I mean, we have a populous area here in Tampa, Hillsborough County, but they are around. If you are around those swampy areas, they have known to cross expressways and everything else. I've been around just even some parks I won't go to. Because they're just knocking on people's doorbells. Now, did you see the stuff these alligators are doing in Florida? I said, not me. Not me. You go out and take the trash out. You got this big old gator at your door. And they ringing the doorbell. They are ringing the doggone door. I said, I mean, they got a little class about themselves. You know, they just knock your door down, but no. You got to be careful when you move and don't surround yourself around bodies of natural water. That's my thing. Let me see here. Lord Kelvin, what up, Black Mama? I said that. You said that. Hello. Free Palestine. Okay. Tell them to do it. Elvis, because 579 are numbers. True. They are numbers. Fatima, Florida keep dropping them lines, and I'm 5. And I'm 5. Okay. Well, we'll see. What are y'all talking about? We're talking about the Pick 3 lottery. Let us know if you're a Pick 3 lottery player or if you just like talking about numbers and stuff. Let us know. Elvis, yep, that's how numbers work. Okay, they do. Cynthia McDaniel said, hi, Fatima, Ohio needs some love too. Oh, goodness. Steve Lee, oh, the lottery. Oh, the lottery, yep. So let me take y'all to Florida. I want to show you just what happened today. Okay, let me turn my phone around. Make sure y'all can see this. Now, today, Florida had a hit of 579. Now, you can use different rundowns. I'm just going to quickly show you from the 123 last night, the 293 hit, right? Just using that, and I keep telling you about these key digit numbers when they're paired together. I noticed this. This is a hint for North Carolina. I got 42 people on here. Y'all go ahead and double click your screen. Hit them likes. Go ahead and hit them likes right now. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. But if you really want to rock me, you put them likes up. I appreciate you. I'm about to show y'all something real quick. Key digit numbers are like the number 0, 5, 2s and 7s. When they're together, look at this 0, 5. Y'all know those are mirror numbers. They're the same number, 0 and 5, right? Okay? It's like saying 5, 5 or 0, 0. But when they're together, sometimes you can use them as a blocker. Okay? I'm going to use this 0 as a blocking number. If you go over, I noticed this is a generic pattern that's been happening through the U.S., 759. Okay? And this was telling us by this key digit right here. Okay? 759. Well, what played today midday? 579. Okay? So we really need to make sure we're careful when we see these. Another thing is because like I see this 50 over here and this 00. I noticed that they like to, the key digits like to kind of play together when they start getting hot. Like I don't see a key digit. I'm not saying numbers won't pull from here. Now I won't say that. But I do notice when you see how this 0, 5, 7, 0s, 5, 7s, and 2s are key digits, guys. If y'all been watching a lot of my videos, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That means that when these numbers are put together, they're forming specific patterns for your state. Now, Florida already, just from last night, using a simple 1, 2, 3 rundown, gave y'all, or us, 579. It gave us that last night. It gave us that last night. Okay? So I want you guys to pay, or gave it to us today, because it came today, May 23rd, midday. Okay? So y'all have to start paying attention to your key digit numbers. So when you see this again, I want you guys to practice on paper to see if they're running their pairs. Like they use 5, 7. They could have went 7, 5, 9. They could have even went 7, 5, 1. Maybe even using some of the other numbers around. This is the stuff that I teach in our membership. So you guys, make sure y'all are paying attention to the videos as they're coming out. You members, when we're doing our key prediction list. Do I have our key prediction list? I think I do. Hold on. When we're doing our daily key digit list, when we go Monday through Friday, I go through all the states and I single out all of our key digits. Okay? All of them. And we try to figure out what's hot and what's not. We need a 579. Okay, that one have been on that particular one. And I just go through all the states and I look for key digit numbers telling us what possible doubles are coming up, numbers that could be coming straight across the grid. Sometimes key digits will get you there. All right. So y'all make sure y'all join the membership so you can get this Monday through Friday. Now the Listen, I'm thinking about scrapping, and people have been so mad when I've said this. I said, I'm thinking about giving this to the public. Maybe I give this to y'all weekly. Maybe y'all will appreciate all of what I'm trying to do for you. I don't know. I'm not saying my members don't, but they sure getting on my nerves sometimes. I'm not speaking about all y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But anyways, so if I had to pay attention to something coming up in the next few days, I would probably wait to see if there's another key digit, but if you don't want to wait, I'm going to hit you guys on to something real quick. Okay. You see this 715 and this 915, y'all may want to pay attention to that 210 or that 456. Whenever you guys have false triples that are going across, sometimes the numbers on top or the bottom could be the hottest. Okay, so Florida, y'all may want to pay attention to that. If you think false triples will come, pay attention to that 333, that 838, or any mirrored version of that number. So that's what I have for Florida. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Pay attention. I ain't giving out no more. That's it. But a lot of people wanted to know where that 579 came from. You have to learn how to read your grids. I know some people say, oh, rundowns don't work for pick 3. That's a lie right there. I just showed you right there. And I didn't even look at the grids for 2 days for Florida. I mean, I looked, but I didn't play anything. So, you know. God, 365 nonstop. Peace and blessings to you and your family, Mama. I love you. Happy Friday. Enjoy your day. Happy Friday to you. Enjoy your weekend. I appreciate you. Kimmy Cooper. Hi, Miss Florida. Hi, Pix family. How is everyone doing tonight? What's going on, Cousin Kimmy? Y'all make sure y'all say welcome to Cousin Kimmy. I did get your email. I will respond to you, but I hope you're feeling good today, despite everything going on in our lives, right? Maria Scartozzi. Hi, Kimmy. Look at your cousins. Hi, Maria. How are you? Black Man Joe 15. Hey, girl. Hey. Maria, tired. Kimmy, long week. How are you? Try DMT. DMT is God. DMT, I don't know about that. I gotta let you go because if you speaking that foolishness, not here. Let me see here. Kimmy Cooper, I'm good. Long day. I understand about long days. It's been like long weeks for me. Catherine McKinney. Hello, Catherine. What's going on with you? Billy Boone, live in North Carolina. How are you? I enjoy your teaching. Thank you so much. I enjoy you guys so much in North Carolina. Sophia, what's going on, member? Hey, everyone. What's going on there? Johnny Grantham, what's going on? Said hi. How you doing? Make sure y'all get them likes up for your girl. Double click that screen, hit that like, put them hearts out, whatever you want to do. I appreciate y'all. T Dot, y'all talking food? What's up? Well, bring it on. You know how it is. We get out here. We lost cousins now. You got to bring up the food now. Someone did ask if I was cooking for Memorial Day. I don't have a grill. My family acting funny. I don't know who cooking, and I can't just go into everyone's house because everybody don't want to do right with their food. Or they too cheap. They don't have enough food. You remember when you used to go to your grandmama's for Memorial, or y'all used to get together at the park? You know, y'all had a picnic and everybody had to bring something, right? Meat was going on the grill, your hot dogs, your burgers. If you ate swine, you had pork. You had potato salad, macaroni salad, honey. Somebody would make collard greens, fresh green beans, corn, maybe put the corn on the grill, rolls, okay? Somebody made a little peach cobbler. Some people brought that banana pudding, pound cake. You know how folks do it, okay? And, people ain't doing all that no more. They ain't just, you used to go and could get a plate, get full, run around with your cousins, be free. Hunty, you go over someone's house, they be like, we'll make the plates. What? And I don't eat everybody's macaroni salad anyway. Nope, especially if they have pets and they want to keep them in the kitchen while they're cooking. I want to see tuna. You know that sometimes tuna has those hair-like because you strip them down. Some people put tuna in their macaroni salad. That's your business. Some people don't. I don't want Fifi hair. Okay? Tell my girl, we done mixed up this salad. No. No. That salad is wrong. Just it ain't the same no more. You know? It was pretty quiet last Memorial Day too, but that's just me because I'm a homebody. But I don't know. What y'all doing for Memorial Day? Let me know. Are y'all cooking? Are you going to someone's home? What y'all doing? Maria, Sophia, we are in the public. True, we are. So we got the shenanigans. Sophia, hey Maria. I just noticed laugh out loud. Maria, laugh out loud. D-List02, what's up, husband? Hey, Miss Florida. Hi, Mr. Florida. How are you doing? Thunderhawk, hello. What's going on with you, Thunderhawk? Rizzo, I'm in Orlando. Plenty of gators. Oh, man. You must stay by the theme parks and stuff, man. But, you know, I noticed that because, you know, we're kind of treading on their territory. Anybody here in Florida? I'm in Tampa. I see some people from Central Florida on here. I notice they are getting more aggressive, meaning we see them like I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Tampa area, but our Seffner area here in Hillsborough County, there's these alligators. They be crossing major highways and cars have to stop and let this thing pass by. I mean, he's kind of cool with it, but still, and he's big. They just had to pull an alligator, an old big one, from an apartment complex nearby. And I told my husband, I said, I don't know when we gonna move because I can't live by the water. Because if you, and you know, people like, oh, I want to sit by nature. I want to be by the water. And that's fine until you are in Florida. You may not think that way. Nope. I used to think turtles and all that stuff was cute till they snap you. Then you don't think so great about that. I love Florida, but there's some things I just don't like. The hurricanes. I don't like the gators. I don't like the mosquitoes. But then I'm in New York, in the Bronx. I don't like the buildings smashed up together and, you know, people acting funky all day. I don't know. Let me know. Let me see here. George Jones. What's going on, George? Hi, Miss Florida. How you doing? What's going on with you, member? Gary Johnson. Hello, hello. Kimmy Cooper. T-Dot. How are you, cousin? T-Dot at Kimmy. I'm good trying to get this money. I know that's right. Kimmy Cooper. I feel you. We all are. Yes, we are. Sapphire. Yes, yes. Oh, my God. I need help. Help. Thank you. What state? Someone said Ohio. Right? Somebody said Ohio. I talked about Florida. We talked about Florida. I told y'all pay attention to that 715, that 9. Should I just put it in the thing? We'll see. I'm going to go real quick because we're out in the public. I know I went a little deep with Florida, but because my main state is Florida, I got a lot of Floridians looking at me. I always like to go in. For the rest of y'all, I'm going to be quick. Be like, yeah. I'm just going to throw y'all some numbers. 911. Let me stop. No, seriously. Let me see. Pick 3, Ohio. What's going on with Ohio? Matter of fact, I have to do a workout. I have a member that's been requesting. I know. And you guys in the membership, thank you for being patient with me. It's been a long week. Lost 2 aunties this week. So, you know, I'm going through some right now. You know, I'm rethinking my life. You know, I'm going through some things. And personal and financial. You know, just going through it. So, thank y'all for being patient with me. I'm trying to refigure a schedule for us. We're growing in the membership. And I asked God for an increase. You better be careful what you ask God for. When he said, oh, yeah, you want an increase? I sure will. I'm like, get a pen here. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Let me know what your plans are for Memorial Day while we're looking up some stuff, because I'm going to read all y'all comments. I'm going to get in your business. Ohio had a hit today of what? 469? Okay, I see that on my grid here. Let me check my let me check my key digit prediction list here for y'all. I need Ohio. Somebody said Ohio. I gotta get my, hold on. Let me see here. I hope I got, no, I know I got Ohio in here. Got me thinking about food now, honey. And I've already been craving for barbecue. But see, I don't eat swine no more. I need like some beef ribs, some brisket, some not dried out chicken. I know people like grilled chicken and smoked chicken, but I don't like smoked chicken like that. Everybody that smoked bird is so dry. I need that gristle. Give me that brisket. I told you I'm crazy. Okay, what did y'all have again? 469. Okay. What did y'all have midday? I'm just nosy like that. I want to know. You guys had 637 midday. That was on our list exact today. Who got that in Ohio? Oh shoot. Y'all better thank New Mexico. New Mexico gave Ohio one of our hits. I'm gonna show y'all real quick in a second where the daily prediction list that I put out in our membership, we got 637 exact. What? Go ahead, Miss Florida. Hey. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything like that. Let me see here. I'm looking at this 49946. That looks like it came from a key digit. Anytime a double or a mirror comes, backtrack to see if it was running across with a key digit attached to it. You'll find your pattern. I'm just saying. Let me see if I could do that. Past drawings. Okay. I just want that. Okay. Just want to see something here. Come on, Ohio. Something's wrong with my grid. Oh, I see. I see what I've done. There we are. Okay. I want you to see something, because in order for me to talk about, and that's hard not to teach and just give numbers. I know y'all want that, but that's not how I really work. And every time I come out, I was talking about y'all on the pub bus. I ain't giving them nothing but numbers. If they hit, wonderful. But here's the deal. I do you such a disservice if I just tell you some numbers without giving you some kind of history behind your state. Unless you just don't care. Most people don't. If I tell them something, they'll be like, I don't even care. I'm like, I know you don't. 637. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what some of these hits came from. Just had a 631 the other day. I see where the 49. 49. Oh, it's a mirroring issue. Okay, no 496. I like that. Let me see 637. They are playing around. I see where they got it, but I don't like it. It's a little funky. I see why you crying in Ohio. And a matter of fact, I have to get ready to do a workout for them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at these charts here. 681, 637. All right, I'm going to show you something that Florida and North Carolina could be doing. How you guys got that 469 this evening, okay? And if you like that, you're going to really want to pay attention to your doubles and mirrors, okay? Okay. And let me see about 469. I'm going to see something here. Let me go ahead and highlight this. And when I tell you these numbers are right in front of our faces, they really, really are. Okay, let me show you what Ohio did real quick. Okay. Some of you want to know where this evening hit for Ohio, this 469. Watch this. Now, there's a video that's coming out that's already out in the public. Okay. Excuse me, it's already out in the membership. All right, it's based on a particular state. Y'all in the membership already know, but there's certain states that are already doing this. I might have already said it. But I want you guys to pay attention closely when you guys have doubles on a particular side. Look at this 4-4, okay? Now, this one happens to be part of a false trip. This is for Ohio, okay? If anybody's in Ohio, pay attention because you guys just had a 469 this evening. If you're using a 317, look at this. I'm going to break this down. Whenever you guys have a double, okay, sometimes the pair in front of it could be used as a hot pair coming, okay? Notice how this breaks off. If you break it off 4-4 or a 9-4 pair, okay? So this 9-4-6, notice how it comes right attached from the previous hit, 637, okay? So whenever you guys have doubles, sometimes they're breaking off. They're breaking off and they're using it into a particular pattern. Just be careful, okay? Sometimes they work like that. So if you see like doubles on your left side or your right side, pay close attention. Like, just for instance, like this is on the left side. I'm not sure what they're doing. You'll have to backtrack until I get to do Ohio going, and I backtrack seriously. We're not going to do all that right now. But like, let's just say if I'm just looking, all right, I'm just being nosy. And I'll go, okay, let me split this 7-7 to 7-6. Maybe if they're doing corners, 7-6-9, 7-6-3. Okay? But if you notice the hits are more coming from right side doubles, pay attention. Like this one just has an 8-3, 3-8 on the side. I'm not sure if they'll be breaking that. But I'm going to just go with doubles like 7-6-9, 7-6-3 could be hot. All right? If they decide to mirror, maybe 2-1-4, 2-1-8. Okay? So those could be some possibilities for Ohio. Again, this is just looking at, this is not backtracking. This is just looking at the last just to kind of see what's hot. I normally don't like to do that, but we're out in the public. I know we don't have all the time in the world to backtrack each state with all of you guys. But make sure you start checking out the workout videos, because I do like to backtrack. I like to go back several days when we're in our membership. That's what we do. That's why it takes us so long back there. But just pay attention. You know, they're telling you what to do, but you got to start paying attention to what they're doing. Okay. So Ohio, if you're using a 317 rundown, you might want to break up your doubles. Okay. So you got your 4-4 that went 4-9-6. So 7-7 if they're using 7-6-9. If they're doing corners, 7-6-3. Maybe 2-1-4, 2-1-8. Okay. So pay attention to those things as well. Okay. Yeah. 2-1-4, 2-1-8. But mainly, especially when they're attached from the hit, like 4-6-9, maybe 7-6-9 or 7-6-3. Okay, that could be something to look forward to. And this is just preliminary. This is not full backtracking. So I'm just going to caution you, practice on paper. Even the numbers I gave you for Florida, I don't guarantee anything. But those are some numbers you may want to look at. Okay? All right, I'm done. That was Ohio. All right? See what happens, Captain. If you guys like to request your workout videos, you definitely have to do it in the membership. I know members like, I'm still waiting for my workout. I know it's been a long week. We're going to get them. Let me see here. Dan, love from Ireland. What's going on from Ireland? From the Irish? J Ray, girl, I bet you cooking some good vittles, honey. I wish. I wish. Scott, but I like to eat though. I don't, you know. Scott Messersmith, hi, Miss Florida Hot Picks and everyone else. What's going on, Scott? How you doing there? Y'all make sure y'all check out Scott with the lottery post. I believe his handle, Oscar Grouch 05. Okay. I believe the Missouri, Kansas City areas he specializes in. Really cool person, always helping out the Pick 3 community. So definitely shout out to Scott. Kimmy Cooper, hi, Scott. Adolph 3967, hello, what's going on? Maria, Mr. Florida, yeah, he was on here. Nuri, what time is it where you are? Right now, 10-12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. T-Dot, yeah, no feathers on the fried chicken, no lumpy mashed potatoes, potato salad, funny, hell nah. We went through this, T-Dot. Everybody's potato salad ain't bad now. We done talked about this. Now, I know I'm going to get some ruffles feathered. Raisins don't belong in potato salad. But for y'all start yelling, and you need a little yellow mustard, I can't do just white potato salad. But I don't want to start nothing. Okay? That's up to y'all. Now, I agree with one thing. No, please clean your chicken. Y'all stop getting chicken out these packs. Y'all know it come with all kind of feathers. Y'all got to clean. And if you don't want to do it, wear some gloves and throw some disposable gloves that you throw away. Y'all get in there and clean. Get some lemon and limes and clean some salt. Clean your chicken good. Get all in there. Scrape the stuff. Y'all just want to. Some of y'all don't even wash it. Y'all just take it out the pack, throw a little seasoning on it, and then put it on the grill, put it in the oven, and be like, well, whatever happens, happens. That will be a negative for me. Don't invite me. Also, no lumpy mashed potatoes. I like a little lump. Sometimes when they real smooth, they may be instant. Lump lets you know they real. Jacqueline, hi, Miss Florida and the Hot Pick family. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. James Jackson, hello from Michigan. What's going on, Michigan? How you guys doing? Forgot who this is. Hold on, guys. Only King Gaming. That Only King Gaming? I think that's what it is. What up? What up? James, well, T. Morris looks like he had when he retracted the message. James Jackson, can you do Michigan? I might. I don't like it, but I'll try it. I might. I'm gonna go compare. Let me put something up. Since we're just doing some quick reviewing. Michigan. I have some folks in Michigan. And matter of fact, one of the folks that I know used to date Stevie Wonder when they were teenagers. I said, oh my goodness. I said, well, call him and tell him I'm his golden lady, honey. She said, I sure will. I don't think she did. But honey, I love me some Stevie Wonder. I do. Let me look up Pick 3 Michigan while we on here. Y'all let me know what y'all doing for the weekend. I want to get in y'all business. That's part of my job. So I will do that. Right? Uh-oh. Here come trouble. Here come Michigan. Let me go back the day before so I can see if anything happened. 7-3. 7-3-3. 7. What happened today? 4-9, another 4-9 pair. That 4-9 pair just hit what state? Ohio. They have 4-6-9. You guys, that 4-9 pair could be hot. All right, so y'all pay attention. That might be start flying through the states. When you start seeing those pairs start traveling like that, start looking at them, okay? And they also had 7-4-1 this evening. I'm interested. Whoa, 9-4. But they had 9-4-1. Uh-oh. I'm going to show y'all something. 4-9-1. Y'all want to see the same pattern? Watch this. Watch this. I'm about to show y'all Michigan. We just did this for Ohio. When you start seeing what these doubles or key digits, you'll see. Let me get this ready for y'all. 0-1-7. I'm sorry. 4-9-1. Ooh, when y'all see this, you're gonna say, what? We just, and I'm glad I kept the previous one up so you can see what I'm talking about. Because I want you to see how all this stuff ties in. Once you start studying one state can help you lead. That's why I make sure I study all the states as possible. It's not easy to do. But I'm going to show y'all something in Michigan here. I'm going to show you how you guys got your 4-9-1. And it's very similar to what I just showed you in Ohio. Let me see here. Before I do that, let me see what we got going on. Someone also asked about South Carolina. Cynthia McDaniel, how you doing? You asked about South Carolina. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. T. Morris, hello, Miss Florida. I'll be in your state on Sunday. I hope to arrive early enough to play a number. All right. I hope you have safe travels. What's going on with you, T. Morris? Nice. I hope Florida acting. We had another member that actually came last week, I believe it was, and Florida was not nice with their numbers. Ooh, yeah. I felt bad too. I was like, oof. They hurt me. I played all last week. Didn't get another one off every day. My husband said, what happened? You had the juice. I said, man, I should have known. Change was coming. Nikki Chandler said hi. How you doing? How you doing? Kimmy Cooper, I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers go out to you and your family. I so appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sophia Rodriguez, we are barbecuing and having some family over, but the parties just aren't the same as back in the day. Sophia, you are talking the truth, honey. See, back in the day, everyone had a part, right? Kids can be kids, families could be families. You know, everybody was chilling. Now everybody's so uppity, but it's not the same. But I'm glad you guys are spending some time with your family. Ooh, Kelly, Tennessee, please. Uh-oh, she said please. You know when she say please, y'all. You know Miss Kelly. Parbesh. Hello, good morning, all. Hello. Kane Wilson. Salad. Okay. Parbesh, where are you from, ma'am? Oh, the US, Florida. Maria, hey Sophia, we just got 023 in Florida for this checking my rundown. 023. And I know that was on none of the predictions unless it was on a key digit list with something running across. So now I gotta dig. Florida can go somewhere with their selves. Oh, what was on? What did I say? Before I tell Florida all the way off. I got this love-hate with Florida. I can't help it. That number, it looks familiar, but we're going to say I have to go back. I don't know. Let me know, hon. 7, I'm watching you from Iran. Do you know Iran? No. Parbesh, I'm from India. Welcome. Deirdre James. Hi, how you doing, Miss Deirdre? Sophia Rodriguez. I played this morning, but I didn't play this evening. I'm sorry. It's okay. I didn't play at all, but okay. Miss Shauna Nightmare. Hello, everyone. I'm at work again, but I'm here. What's going on, Miss Shauna? We are out in public. Hope you're doing well. And make sure you check out that new video for North Carolina in the membership. It's fire. You're going to like it. Miss Deidre. She's laughing. Yes, honey. Please. We need all the laughs we can get. Maria Scartozzi, you play 023? I didn't play anything. I didn't just saw where it came from. Oh, I gotcha. Balaji, hi, auntie. I'm somebody's auntie. Thank you for claiming me. Maria Sophia, you are on it. Wow. Danny Maker, I'm a lesbian. I think you are gorgeous. I so appreciate you. I'm not. I'm married, but blessings to you. Thank you. Sophia Rodriguez, I did, but I didn't get it off a rundown. My daughter gave it to me. Now she's been trying to study these rundowns. Now I'm going to see where she got it from. That is so funny. Sophia, I needed that laugh. Honey, my daughter, let me tell you what she did a couple weeks ago. She started working on the 317 rundown and the 123, and she made her little predictions. She was one off on all of her predictions. She says, I didn't get the hit. I said, no, mama, you didn't get it. It's just so fun. Even my husband, but he, you know what? He's betraying us. He wants to do cash pop. He doesn't, I don't think he likes pick 3. He's like, no. I like your strategy for cash pop because it is popping. It is popping. People have won some nice stuff, and it's real simple. I'm just trying to get that simplicity to the pick 3. That's what I'm trying to do, because you know they everywhere with us. Let me see here. That is so funny, Maria. Oh my God, that is awesome. So you're going to see it right away based on what Miss Florida teaches us. Wow. Rapper at Florida Diamond is bashing you on her channel. Okay. Whatever that is, I don't know who she is, but okay. Appreciate the letting me know. James Jackson, I'm new. Can you do Michigan? We just did Michigan. I'll show you real quick. We just did Michigan. Okay. Let me see here. Sophia, check the 1, 2, 3, 7, 7, 8 rundown. I was just gonna say 7, 7, 8. What was the hit tonight? 037? Then it was the key digits were right there. The question would be, did I use that for our, if that's what she's saying? No, I didn't have it for, no, that was state. That's state. That's state prediction. Let me see the key digits. No, I didn't have it for the key digits either. Okay. If I think what you're saying, Maria, that sucker went right across and it sat right on top of a key digit number. Or I think I have to see. I have to look at the numbers. Let me show you guys Michigan real quick, and I want to show you guys. Michigan. This was Ohio. We're working on no, this was what did we just do? That's why I have to, yeah, that's my fault. We just did Ohio, right? This one was for, this is from Michigan. All right. Or we're doing Michigan now. We're doing Michigan now. Okay. I'm going to show you guys how you guys got this 491 and how you guys are going to want to pay attention to something else here. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay. Oof. Okay. All right, so Michigan, let me show this to you guys. I think that's what they were talking about. I'm new, can you do Michigan? Okay, I'm doing Michigan now. I'm sorry about that. I just did Ohio. That's what I did. All right, so let me show you this. All right, so real quick, guys. Here's Michigan. I'm using the 1, 2, 3 rundown. Okay. Now, you guys had a hit of 017 the day before. Notice here, look at this, 994. Wasn't we talking about how splitting doubles, especially when you have false triples? Now, watch this. If we break this 9-9 into a pair, or the 9-4. Always, I see that they're breaking it from the double. So 9-4-1 or 9-4-1. This is how they got the hit for Michigan today. Okay? So go back to your 1, 2, 3 using the 017 from yesterday and just break up your double. Okay? Just break it up. 491 came this midday. Okay? Now, you guys had a hit for the evening of 741 for Michigan. Notice how you got doubles all here. I'm going to show you and tell you just like I did with everything else. When they're all across the board, pay attention to your 987 Michigan, your 123, your 482, your 628. But again, I'm not promising nothing. So y'all better pay attention to it. Okay, pay close attention. Pay attention to it, y'all. Yep, and yep. So anything when it goes across like that, they're key digits. Y'all better pay close attention. Again, like I said, I like that 987, 123, possibly 482 or 628. There is a possible 000 or 505 could be high. So y'all pay attention to this stuff, okay? Yep. So y'all split, and Ohio just did that. We learned that from Ohio. All right, how they're splitting, how that 4-6-9 played. Look at the 4-9 pair. 4-9 pair hit Michigan. I can't wait to see what other states have been hitting that 4-9 pair. That 4-9 pair could be traveling. All right, so that's how that works. All right, moving on. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, Lord. Okay. Someone said Tennessee. No, South Carolina. I'm sorry, first. I know it's kind of like, what? Let me get something to drink here. I'm missing my mints. I might have to having something to chew on. I just don't. All right, let me look at South Carolina. All right, let's see. Victory, South Carolina. Oh, no, they didn't. Let me push this up here. And we're here. Let me be nosy. Let me see what South Carolina rocking with so I can go to Tennessee. Let me see here. Deidre James, are you still doing South Carolina membership? Well, we're gonna work on South Carolina now as far as seeing just what's hot real quick. But yeah, I'm doing all the U.S. states in the membership. So yeah, we sure are. We most certainly would love to have you, darling. Sophia Rodriguez, I'm going to check it out. Maria, straight across, Sophia. Maria Box. Cheryl Starkey. Hi, Miss Ford, and I hope you are doing well. How you doing, Miss Cheryl? Is it your work night tonight? Thank you for that blessing. You know who you are. I hope you're doing well, Miss Cheryl. How's Kentucky doing to you and for you? Let me know. Maria Scartozzi. Hi, Cheryl. We are in the public. I can't even speak. I'm so tired. It's okay. James Jackson, thanks you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hope it helps. D-Listo 2, no super hard baked macaroni and cheese on top. Gotta be smooth and creamy, but a little crisp on top. Honey, y'all know that's Mr. Florida talking. I know you're talking about me, because I ain't never made you no hard baked macaroni and cheese. Now, I will say this. I don't mind. See, I don't want hard, like crispy, crunchy. Some people like, it depends on what you mean. Some people like to over bake their baked macaroni and cheese. And I mean, they keep it in there real long. I mean, it's so hard, it becomes real crunchy like the noodles. Not my thing. But some folk, now hold on, they like to add texture on the top, and they'll do like breadcrumbs, and that'll make it kind of crispy. Now, I like that too. I don't like overdone mac and cheese. I don't. But I want to make sure it's done. Okay. James Jackson, dig that. Frets. And then it said Joel Brown, Trump 2028. Okay. I don't know if he could run a third one, but okay. Frets. I'm going to relax as much as possible, and I see if I can hit a couple of times in North Carolina. And hence, I also use the 317. Gotcha. Okay. Awesome. Pay attention to those doubles. Okay. Kimmy Cooper at D-List. I know, right? But everyone can't do it like that, though. No, they can't. Tell them, Kimmy. Tell them. Frets, any hints? Pay attention to your doubles. Matter of fact, the Ohio and the Michigan I showed you has a lot to do with North Carolina. Breaking things apart. When you see it, you're going to say, what? I already have the video for it in the membership, but I have to wait for them to use it, and then I'll push it out to the public. Cheryl Starkey. Hi, Maria. Or is it Maria? Or Miriam? I hope I said that right. Denise from Ohio. What's going on, Ohio? How you doing? Catherine DeCoroso. Oh, how you doing? What's going on? You're in Texas, right? I do have your, if I'm correct, I do have your workout. I'm behind. It's been a long week, but I will make sure I get my members their workouts. I'll probably have to work through the weekend because I got to get caught up. But I hope you're doing, and greetings to you. Cynthia McDaniel. Hi. Yes, South Carolina. Gotcha. Abel, how are you doing? Good. How are you doing? Kelly, Tennessee has changed things up, had to play on paper. I gotcha. After we hit this South Carolina, I'm gonna look at Tennessee. I'm gonna see what's going on. Ohio, love mirroring numbers. I just showed one for Ohio. Let me know if you were able to see that. Abani, as an Indian, I gotta say, black people have the best soul food. I appreciate that. I think so. Some, when they do it right. Cause honey, just cause we black folk don't mean every black person could cook. And that's the truth. Just like I don't like when people say, oh, you know, white people can't cook. That's not true. I know some white people cook better soul food. I'm like, hold up. What? It ain't even about color. It's who has a passion for the food now. You know, black folks, I would say, yeah. But honey, because sometimes that mac and cheese don't be cheesy. Sometimes that fried chicken is too hard. Fried extra hard. I need something. You know, sometimes they oversalt stuff. Sometimes they don't cook the collard greens long enough. Sometimes. This is just me. Maybe it's just my experience with our folk. They don't keep the oxtails on the stove long enough. Have you ever bit into an oxtail and it was not tender? Oh. Honey, I don't mess. Sometimes, you know, we ain't who we say we is. But I hear you. Sophia, I just told her it hit tonight and she is big mad I didn't play it again. Laugh out. It's okay. So your daughter and your husband got talent. They have a natural talent for these things. Now they're going to have to teach me. Ask them if they're willing to teach me. Okay. Maria is so cute. James Jackson said, hi, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate you. You're so welcome. Ye Eat Boy said hi. What's up? How you doing? Will 5555. Hello, Miss Florida and everyone. God bless you all. God bless you. How you doing in Illinois? Catherine, God bless you all. Will 55. Yes. Kimmy Cooper. Okay, public viewers, please don't forget to hit that like. Please say thanks in advance. Y'all thank cousin Kimmy. She is just working the stuff here. Okay. But y'all, don't forget to hit the likey for your girl. I know some of y'all got to get with y'all boo things. Let me get this South Carolina together. All right. South Carolina had 964 the other day. Who just got 964? Was that Ohio that we just went over? 964 is traveling, guys. Ooh, to the 9-4 pair is definitely hot. Y'all pay attention to that in your rundowns. Let me see what they did today. Okay. I already know Y'all got that 427 today. I'm going to show you where it happened. Y'all just had a false trip of 227. I'm going to show you how to break it off. Same thing that's happened with all 3 states that I've just showed you, including, I think, Florida too. But we just had Ohio. We just had Michigan. I'm about to show you guys South Carolina. And I'm about to show you how to break down these doubles. Hey. Oh gosh, this is so hilarious. I love it. I'm such a nerd with numbers. I was not good at math. Wasn't good at math. Just wasn't. All right, so let me show you where this came from. And then let me see what else y'all got coming. Let me see what else y'all got coming. Oh. And this is just some stuff off the dome. This is not me going and backtracking and finding out some heavy patterns, because we're in public and it's too many of y'all. But I'm gonna see what I can do here. Oh. I'm gonna show y'all what we got here. Hold on. I'm gonna put these in order so I know what I'm looking at. So 985 came first, and then 427 this evening. You guys want to know where your 427 came? Just like Ohio, just like Michigan. I'm gonna show it to you. You guys gonna say what? What? All right, so it's 274. You're gonna break up your doubles. These false triples and triples, these are happening in a lot of states. Now I got to do a serious slew of videos on this stuff so you guys can catch these patterns. Especially when you guys are trying to figure out what to do with these triples and false triples that run straight across your grids. I'm about to show you now, South Carolina. Okay. Let me show you real quick. Hold on. Ow. All right. All right, so here we are. Once again, this is South Carolinas. Okay, hello. So let's look at this. Yesterday, you guys had a 227 false trip, right? Didn't I tell you, just like Ohio, break up your doubles? So if you break up your doubles, you got a 2-2 pair. Then you got a 2-7 pair. Now watch this 274, this corner, 274. It played 427 evening in South Carolina. Who got that? All right. I've been showing you guys, just to go back. Look, Ohio did it, 694. Look how they broke up. They kept it in the corner. And then Michigan, look at that, 941. They're keeping it in the corner. What is your takeaway from this, guys? If you're seeing triples and false triples and they have a double, break them up, okay? This could be an easy way to catch some high hits. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm telling y'all right now. Now, here's the thing. Whenever you guys have doubles, just start practicing to see if they're breaking them up, or if they have to be part of a triple. Sometimes that's just what it is. And this is not right. This should be a 317. Hold on. Okay, so you guys had this 427 this evening, and I'm looking at this 7-2. I'm looking at your doubles. I'm looking at like this 6-6 double, right? So let's just say, I'm not saying South Carolina will do this. Let's just say they're keeping in order with corners and doubles. 6-6, maybe 6-6, 6-5-8 or 6-5-2. Something like that, right? I'm going to mark them. 6-5-8. 6-5-2 maybe. Just putting some possibilities. I'm not saying they're going to do this or not. Just start paying attention. My thing would be pay attention to mostly the false triples. But again, they may Some states are just breaking down their doubles. Sometimes they're very side specific. North Carolina is very side specific for right now, unless they change things. Also, I like that 107 and 103. Okay. All right, so those are some possibilities for South Carolina. Maybe 658, 652, maybe 103, 107 if they're breaking up doubles. Okay, so that's the big if. I'm not saying they will or won't. Okay, but if you guys just want to start looking at some ways, make sure you're backtracking completely. You may notice they're doing something totally different with the doubles. But being that we're out here in the public and there's a lot of y'all, that's what we're doing. Okay. All right. All right. So we just went over South Carolina. I got to hit up Tennessee. Woo. But they 3 draws per day. Okay. Let's get it done. Prep for them. Yeah. And just giving some ideas. You do have to backtrack. Again, I'm not going back a whole total and then it may not come when you want to. You have to pay attention what your state is doing. But we're just having a little fun right now. Let me see here. Oh, I missed some things. Jeff Robertson, it's my birthday today. I'm 24. Hey, and happy birthday to you. Olivia, Jesus loves you and I love you. Thank you. And I love Jesus. Yes, I do. Catherine, happy birthday. Blessings to you, Jeff Robertson. Yes. Abdul Bello, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. What's going on, BK? Hey. Let me see here. Frets, thank you, my friend. You is cool. I know it. It'll be good. It'll be something good. I hope so. I hope so. Let me see here. Catherine, laugh out. Yes, Texas, but Miss Florida, I think I want to play New Mexico numbers out. And thank you. You're so welcome. Just let me know what workout you want in the membership. So if you rather have one or the other for right now, just let me know. I'll still rock with Texas, but if you just leave a comment on any of the posts or video, if you rather have New Mexico, just say, hey, can you do I'd rather have a New Mexico pick 3 video. That's all. Okay. Sherry Moffitt, hello. How you doing, Miss Sherry? What's going on with you? Sophia Rodriguez, I have to call it a night. I'm exhausted. Good night. Hope all is well. We'll get them hits. Yes, this weekend. You got it. Y'all have a happy weekend. Happy Memorial Day for everyone. Yes. And enjoy yourself. Deirdre James, yes. Yes, ma'am. Valerie Adams, good evening to everyone. How you doing, Miss Valerie? Thank you for that blessing today, Sugar Plum. Maria Scartosi, me too. Night all. You got it. Y'all have a good weekend. Naveed, Anti, how are you? I'm good, I hope. Are you Muslim? No. No, I have my head covered for a reason, but yeah, I appreciate that. Sherry Moffitt, Louisiana. Yes, you and Louisiana, we're going to figure out something for you. All right, I got it written down. So after Tennessee, let's look at Louisiana. Deirdre James, thank you. You're so welcome. A little snitch. Hey, baby mama, can you rate so sweet? Oh, my gosh. I'm not your baby mama. Oh, my goodness. Don't let my husband hear you. Have a good one. CC Stevenson, is this real time? Are we live? We are. Y'all, what's up with this real time question? Are you guys listening to old people's lives? Or are you listening to some of my old stuff? It is. Sometimes it happens. Look at the dates. Deirdre James, happy birthday, Jeff. Jennifer, hey, Miss Florida and fam. What's going on, Miss Jennifer? Alexa, your daughter going to be so cute. You're so beautiful. I actually have a beautiful daughter. She's all right. She's good. She is a beautiful one. Jennifer, happy birthday, Jeff. Catherine, thank you, Miss Florida. Appreciate it. You wanted the New Mexico live or Texas live? While we're on now, I'm sorry, I should have asked you that. While we're just looking at quick stuff, or do you want an in-depth video while we're just having fun? If you just let me know, Catherine, what you want us to look at right now. Was it Texas or New Mexico? Let me know. Cynthia, thanks for South Carolina. You're so welcome. Sherry Moffat, yes. Alex, she have a great mom. She's lucky. I hope so. Default, how's the weather down there? Warm. Anybody in Florida? Is warm. It's pretty warm. When you got the gators crossing the street, you want New Mexico tonight? Okay, so we'll just do a little quick research on New Mexico. Pope Clementine, what up, Black Mama? What up? How you doing? All right, so you guys, thank y'all for rocking with us for the Hot Picks, where we're like one of the most amazing Pick 3 lottery channels on YouTube. Yes, we are. Now, we're going to go over some more states. We got some people wanting to know. We just went through South Carolina. We went through Ohio. We went through Michigan. We went through Florida earlier. We're going to go through Tennessee. And the stuff I'm giving you, it's not, it's just glimpses. You guys want that real work, real prediction list, make sure y'all see me in that membership so you can get the whole view, okay? But we're out here having fun. It's Memorial Weekend. I know y'all need something to do and someone to blame, but don't blame me, okay? Y'all just make sure y'all food is right. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let me get to Tennessee, right? Pick 3, Tennessee. Oh, let me see here. Dwayne said hi. Hey, how you doing? What's going on with you? Just working on some Pick 3 numbers. Not sure if that's y'all thing. Excuse me. All right, so I'm looking at Tennessee for Miss Kelly, one of our members. Now, you know we're out here in the public, so I'm not going to backtrack it like I normally do in the membership. I'm just giving some, you know, a couple of things to look at. Ooh. Let me see. You guys had a 102 this morning. And then you had a 086 this afternoon in Tennessee. And then you finally had a 2527. Ooh, where did that come from? Let me look at the day before. Let me use the 123 as well. 27. That was for the 086. Oh, come on, Tennessee. What we got here? I'm looking, Miss Kelly. Oh. 72. How are they breaking down your doubles and mirrors? Let me see here. That's interesting. So let me do 701. Okay, let me go to 731. Let me go to your 538. Why do I have a feeling? I don't want to say it out in public. I think you guys have a state key number, but I don't want to say it until I do further research on it. No, I better not start that, because I'd have to be able to back up that claim. I'm serious. There's certain things I can't even say no more. Come on. 2, 7, 5. Okay. 7, 2. You guys had a 257, Miss Kelly. And I'm just looking based off. You would have had to know the mirror. That's what's tough. Let me look at 317 if they do it a little easier. 27. Let me go back down. 538. That would be a 22. Nope. Let me go 701. I'm just going back and forth in the rundowns. Sometimes you have to manipulate the numbers a little bit. What I mean is, if you don't see something going on a particular rundown for your state, feel free to start looking at other stuff, because guess what? That's how you learn to see what works. But if you don't do that, you just stick with one thing, you'll run into problems. I'm just trying to look carefully before I say something. Ooh, okay. They're getting you guys, you told me this the other day, they're getting you guys on the mirroring. There's just no other way to say that. I'm going to show you what I mean. They're getting you guys on the mirroring for right now. And you guys got it. And I'd have to backtrack this claim when I'm saying this. I think there's another number to look at, but I can't say it live. I just can't. Let me try 102. All right, I want to show you this. And this came to 5, 7. Okay. I'm gonna show you something, but they're marrying like crazy, and this is for Tennessee. I have to do more with it in the membership. That's all I can say. All right, let me see here. Sherry Moffat, I want to hit Miss Florida. I got you. We all do, but now I want you guys to do me a favor. If you guys haven't been hitting, I don't want y'all going to the store spending money. I want you to practice on paper and be patient. Because if you guys are not hitting on paper, I want you guys to know that you can get it. I don't want you guessing. I don't want you to say, well, I think I can. No. You know it's possible. I'm not saying that every time, you know, it's going to be 100%, but you got to at least know how to start placing your predictions so you're confident. You want to be a smart player, right? We all want the hits, but make sure you guys are practicing on paper. Miss Deborah Wise said, hi, Miss Florida and everyone. Don't live in South Carolina, but I have been hitting all week. Come on, Florida. Help me out. Laugh out loud. They're doing some weird stuff. Oh, my goodness. We went over Florida, but let me know if you want to go over some more stuff, Miss Deborah. Because I've been out the loop for the week. You know why. But, they're not being fair. They're not, they being feisty. I know why. I think we had something that hit tonight, but I have to go back over. I think Maria Scartosi said we had something. I'm gonna go over that. The only reason we can see a hole is because there's nothing there. Gotcha. Let me let you go then, since there's nothing there. Okay. Kelly, I know it's changes that has been made. I see it. Miss Sherry, you right, Miss Florida. I got you, hon. All right, let me show you guys Tennessee, because I want to jump to Louisiana. All right, so let me do that. Let me show you here. All right, so we're talking about Tennessee right now, Miss Kelly. So I'm going to the 1, 2, 3. Now we've been talking about these key digits, right? Okay. So we got a key digit right here. Look at this. Look at these two right here. We have it a couple of ways. I'm going to share something. This is where the trickery is real. And you have to be so careful with them. But you got your 0 here and you got your key digit 5 there. Anyone is confused about key digits, it's just my way of saying that when you see them, certain things like to pop off. You see how there's a 5 and a 0 in front of this double and this mirror 7-2, which is actually the same number. They're what we call our mirror numbers for lottery. Okay. Whenever you see key digit like a 7, a 2, or 0 or 5, it's telling us possibly the 7-2 could be coming out in that state, or the 2-2 pair. When you guys start breaking it down like that, it'll make a lot more sense when I'm doing the predictions for our membership. I do this for every state every day. Is daunting. And sometimes the numbers that we're looking at don't come out right away. They come out a few days later, but at least we have an idea of what's hot. Whenever you guys see a key digit like a 5 or 0, and it's a double like this 2-2 or this mirror, this means 7-2 is hot or this 2-2 is hot. Now, let me tell you what Tennessee did, because this 102 came out the day before. 720, right? They literally use this, but they mirrored. 725, 0 and 5, they're mirror numbers. So whenever you guys are going, when I put the predictions, I either go 727, 720, or 723. I learned this from Florida, but also go 725. It's almost like when I tell you guys about doubles. Let's say you thought the 225 was going to come out, right? Well, they may not do 225. They may mirror that double or that number in front or back of the double. They may go 220. It's the same concept, but it's a mirror. So let me go back over this again. If you guys ever think about playing doubles, let's say you see this 225, right? Don't just play 225, play 220. You ever heard people go into the store and say, oh my gosh, I almost had it, but they mirrored a number. I was one off. And a lot of times they mirror the opposite number of the doubles. Okay? I want you to think about the same thing with a mirror. Mirror numbers are like doubles, but they put the two opposites together. 720, 725. What came out today in Tennessee? 257. Okay? So it's real. The mirroring is real. Whoever said, oh no, you don't need a mirror. When you're thinking about doubles or mirrors coming, you might have to think about that. This is how I create the prediction list. Okay, let me show y'all something. Y'all think I'm playing with y'all, right? Watch this. This is our prediction list for today. I don't know what hit. I haven't looked at anything. I just haven't. You see how we have this 696 as a possibility? I also give my members the option 646, even if it's not on the rundown. Doubles are very tricky. Mirrors are very tricky. Just like you see this 1-6 mirror, there's a 1-6-4. But I also do 6-1-9. Why? Because they like to pull the foolishness. So whenever you guys are dealing with doubles or doubles or mirrors, always have that other mirror digit to cover yourself. I kid you not. I do this with all of them, just like 141. It's here on the grid, 141, true. So if that's the number you wanted to play, but also do 191. Everybody always wants to talk about what numbers to mirror. Start looking at your doubles and your mirrors. A lot of times, those are the numbers you have to learn to mirror first because they're easier. Okay? So that's exactly what they did to Tennessee. They took that 720 and they turned it to 725. So whenever you're playing doubles, hint, hint, 225, 220. 720, 725. That's just a rule that's unspoken, something I've been learning when I put all of our prediction lists together. I make sure I do it for the members. Okay? Okay? So if I'm looking at something to come out for Tennessee, let me see here. Move my grid back. This was actually the last hit for the night. Oh, okay. So now we have a key digit right here. So let's say, don't know if they're going to do this, but let's just say you got a 0 and 5 key digit. Let's say they decide to play doubles. 110, 115, 165, 160. So for Tennessee, that's what I will look at if you decide you want to do doubles. Okay? The key digit could be telling you a mirror is coming or a double is coming. You see how there was a 5-0 giving you the hint that one of those pairs was coming? This could be the same for Tennessee. They may use other numbers. Now, here's the hint. Guess how triples are caught? Look at this. Let's say Tennessee wants to pull a triple. 111. Maybe they'll do 119. Maybe they'll do 110 or 115. You have to start studying what your state is doing. Same thing with this. Look at this false trip. 616. How do you guys think I can find a lot of those for the membership? This I'm hipping y'all onto some game, okay? Yeah. But if I was looking at Tennessee, maybe that 516, or you might want to pull those other numbers, 016, maybe 011 or 511. Okay? So Tennessee, I hope that helps. Okay? All right, let me go ahead so we get moving on to this other states. All right, did Tennessee. I know. Louisiana is next. Okay, so let me see what's going on with Louisiana. And let me get to this chat here too while I pull this up. Okay, Louisiana, what did y'all get? Winning numbers. I just have last night's, which was Thursday. You guys had a 366. Oh, interesting. 366. I wonder where that came from. I'm gonna find it. You guys like to play a lot of doubles and mirrors? Yeah, just in the last couple of days for Louisiana. Whenever your state has a lot of doubles, pay attention if there's a key digit involved. Like I've been showing you guys for every state. I can't make none of this up. Can't. I just can't. All right, let me get back to this too, honeys. Captain, do you do membership only lives too? Yes. I alternate. So like last Friday, we were deep in the membership. Okay. And then I alternate to give the public a little something so they know how we work, how they can get involved. And that's just what I do, because a lot of people, I'm still a growing channel. I like to, come out here and show people what I do on the top of the dome. Like, I don't make up stuff. I don't read lottery books. I'm looking at your state, your growth. I got to build credibility for myself. But there are times where it'll be membership Friday, because I got some things I got, or even during the week, I've had some where, maybe if I know I'm going public, I'll do another member only live maybe on a Wednesday. Some of you guys know about that. And I will be doing that probably starting next week. So that you guys can get as much from me as possible. What I would like to do is starting next week, I'm going to try to pull a Wednesday. Whenever I'm going out in the public on Friday, that Wednesday, I want to make sure I have a member only with you guys. Hold on. All right. So yeah, that'll be the goal. That way, y'all have me every week, not every other week. You ain't got to share me with the public too much, But yeah, that's what we typically do. Sandman Film, hello, Miss Florida and all Hot Picks fam. What is the prediction for New Mexico tonight? Anybody? I haven't looked at New Mexico just yet. Someone just asked. I'm on Louisiana now, so we'll see. But you guys in the membership, anytime you want to know what numbers could be high, we got 2 lists. We got the key digit list that has all states and possible predictions. That comes out Monday through Friday. I spent a lot of time on that. And we have the state weekly prediction. It uses a different rundown and it uses a different system. So you guys have all of this, and this is for every state. I do this one weekly. I do the key digit list Monday through Friday. You guys get a lot of stuff. So you can easily look and see what the numbers could be hot using those lists. And we're going to start having more training on the list, because a lot of people get mad. They'll say, Miss Florida, I didn't even know you had all this stuff. I'm like, honey, we do. What do you think I'm up 4 or 5 o'clock for? Nothing. I'm trying to get us these hits. Y'all better get on them lists. Anyways, let me get on Louisiana. Let me get on them. Kelly, that happened to me with the 180 and it came 086. You see, they're mirroring. They're mirroring hard. Kelly, okay, thank you, Miss Florida. You got it. Shane, look, hey. CC Stevenson, hello, Miss Florida. I have a question. Why do states play so many repeat numbers? That's part of the game. And a lot of times, if you look at your rundowns, there's a triple involved. There's something telling you that they're about to play it again. So start really watch the hit that it repeated from. Look where that number came from. Look under your grid. There's probably a triple or some type of indicator telling you possible repeat. That's what they do. They like doing that. That Lady J said hi. What's going on? Sam and family, thank you, Miss Florida. You got it. Tanisha, hello, everyone. What's going on, Miss Tanisha? How you doing? I'm looking up some stuff, y'all. Oh, lips all dry. I'm trying not to be dry. You know, I was tempted on a Jerry curl. I would say, you know what? I never had one. I was thinking maybe I need to go back. I know people like, Miss Florida, please don't do that. It's already hot in Florida. You do not need to be greasy and dripping. But, you know, they say it's cooler. You know, they say it cools you down a little bit. I don't know. I'm thinking, but I don't know. All right, let me get here. 6611. Change this to a 1, 2, 3. 1, 6. Oh. 2, 7, 6, 6, 8. Oh. I'm looking. I am so looking. Let me look at Louisiana. We got any? Yeah, let me go hand in hand like that so I can look at both grids. So let's start from 488. We're going to start from Saturday. You guys have one draw per day, which is really nice. But I noticed with the states that have one draw, to me, they're a little trickier. I don't know. They suck. I mean, they don't suck. They just get on my nerves. Like Minnesota. They get on my nerves. Washington State. All them weird states. Let me see here. Tanisha, nothing much. How you been, honey? I'm hanging on. Y'all know I am. I hope you're doing all right. I ain't play all week though. So if y'all want to know, I ain't play all week. CC Stevenson, thank you. Judge me not. Hi all. How you doing, darling? Deborah Watson, Miss Ford, not that soul glow. Yes, honey. Y'all remember? I'm thinking about that Jerry curl. Just let it shine through. Just let your sun glow, baby. Feeling oh so silk smooth. I know I had to hit that note real quick. I ain't got no sense. I love slow glow. Honey, they was dripping. It was dripping, honey. I might have to do it, but see here. I be sweating. Whew, because it's hot, and then ain't nobody gonna let you on the couch. Let me see here. I'm sorry for that note. I had to hit it real quick. Judge me not. Is this public? It is public. Tanisha, me too. Florida been throwing crazy numbers. I've been laying low this week. Honey, me and you both. I'm gonna go back. I think we had a hit off of something. Or not a hit, but a hit came. But I didn't feel like playing this week. I just didn't feel like no foolishness. Judge me not. Oh my. Oh my. I was telling everybody I was thinking about getting me a Jerry curl. But it's too hot. Miss Deborah said, oh no, not the so glow. So I had to bust out with that note. Y'all remember from Coming to America? Honey, yes. I had to hit it real quick. What? You on EBT? Okay. Gotcha. Nicholas, you can go. It's not even my home. I'm just happy to have a place to lay my head right now. Stop worrying about that. Everybody talks about that, but they don't know the background story, but it's okay. This is why, as a content creator, make sure you continue to push your channel. No matter what the elements are, you just do what you got to do. He can go somewhere with that. But I get it. I get it. They got to have something to do. Cherie said hi. How you doing? Or is it Shari? So I'm looking at Pick 3 Louisiana real quick. I'm just going back just to kind of see where these hits are coming from. And I'm looking at both the 123 and the 317. And I just want to look and see what's going on. Okay, now this had a key digit. This was a 546. Ooh. 7 2. They doing it here too. But see, I would have totally missed that. 292 545 546. Oh gosh. They're doing that. 3915. Sherry. It's pronounced Sherry, but no worries. I got you. I know somebody that pronounces Cherie, and somebody says Sherry. So, yeah, awesome. Thank you. Stay blessed as well. Catherine, I laugh out loud. Love that part of the movie. I'm telling you, honey, ain't nothing like a good curl. But, honey, they messed up that man's couch. That sofa, that light blue sofa. That's why you can't have everybody in your house. All three of them just drip. All that juice came out on that sofa. See, I'd have to kick somebody out. I'm not nice. I'd be like, please don't do that. Please don't. I see why you crying in Louisiana. Ooh. I'd be crying too. You guys have a key number. What did I say about Tennessee? Tennessee, I'm going to write my thoughts down. I'm not going to say, I can't say it in public. I'm sorry. Because I got to do more research. State numbers. I got to write these down. Hold on. Certain states are not going to use 0s, 5s, 2s, or 7s. They're going to use another special state number. And I think Tennessee and Louisiana is doing that, but I can't say too much. I want to, but I can't. Kiki, hello, Miss Fro. Please help us out in Florida. I don't know if I'm coming or going. You and me both. It is off. I'll look back at Florida. Sherry Moffat. Okay, Miss Ford. Yeah, I'm looking now, honey. Catherine, laugh out loud. So funny. Big stains. Yes, they do. They would have to pay for that sofa. Buy me a new one. Jaden Brooks. Hey, how you doing? Tanisha McGee, your last live for Florida, the weekend, the number you gave did come the next day. I heard it did come the next day. I was on it. I ain't on it now. I don't know what happened. I was on it, y'all. Ow. It hurts so bad to lose. Nicolette B, you're so pretty. I love your energy. God always has a plan for you and all of us. Yes, he does. And thank you so much, Nicolette. Thank you so much. Wow, that is large. Phoenix, get off. Anyways, so let's get back to Louisiana. All right, so I'm looking at the 546. Oh, here it is, right here, honey. Your key digits, they're working. They're working. I'm looking at the 317. But there's more to your state. I have to do another video for you. Your key digits 2s. You know how you guys got that 922? That came straight on your grid 546. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show it to you again. Okay? So you really got to pay attention to these grids. Ooh, they're not nice either. Okay, so let me do this. Let me do this. And because you guys got one draw, they're going to make sure. I think it came out as 292. Yeah, it came out as 292. Let me show this to you. I know you guys have a false triple coming up. You may want to use that as something. We'll see. And we'll see what... I'm interested to see New Mexico. I'm so interested. Okay. All right. And then you guys got this 616 coming out. Copy. I'm trying to get this done. I think you guys had a 616. Let me check that grid again. Yep. All right. Let me show you guys real quick for Louisiana. Give you some insight what to look for. Again, this is not the whole thing. This is just me going quickly, giving you a few tips, okay? So let me go ahead and turn this back real quick. All right. So now we're in Louisiana. See, we're just jumping from state to state, y'all. But that's okay. All right. So Louisiana, a few days ago, you guys had this hit of 546. Now I'm using the 317 rundown. All right. You notice you got some key digits in pair form, 7-7. So Louisiana, y'all pay attention to numbers like 2 and 7, 5 and 0. Notice how there's a 7-7 and there's a 2-2. Now, sometimes when I see this, it can mean that numbers on top could be hot or the bottom. Sometimes the number that it's connected with is coming. Now, look at this 922. It played 292 a couple days after that. Yeah. So from that 546, you guys had that 922. It played as 292. And that's simply using the key digits. When you see those pairs together for Louisiana, that could be telling you that those could be coming out. So 477, 922, those could have been some hot options for you. The numbers on top or the bottom could have also been top. It could have been hot numbers. So just start studying. So this 922, just because it was connected with the key digit, it hit 292. All right. Now, you guys got something coming up. You guys got this false trip that just hit last night. Whenever you guys have a false trip, so you don't know what to do with it, I would just pay attention to see what they do. But pay attention to the hits that are like either on top or the bottom. So for Louisiana, 923 could be hot, maybe. 854. 478. Or maybe 309. Anything that touches, and it could be the numbers in between. I've seen that happen too. But just study. I'm just giving you study because this was the previous hit. I'm not sure what hit tonight. But this was from last night's hit for Louisiana. So pay attention to the numbers on top or on bottom of those false triples when they're going across. But with your key digit numbers, they may be playing 922, 477. It could be as simple as that. It's not always like that. Okay? But Louisiana, I hope that helps. Okay? Okay? All right, New Mexico. All right, Louisiana done. Let's see what New Mexico got to say. Told you And I'm actually a lot slower in the membership because I have to take my time, go back, because I want some real patterns for us. So it takes us, we go even a little deeper. Right now, I'm just giving you just quick. And I'm not telling you to go play those numbers. I'm not telling you they're going to hit. I'm just saying just pay attention to your patterns. If you think it's about something, do it. I did the wrong one. Oh, that was it. I'm sorry. If I can get out of here. Okay. Then we're looking at New Mexico. New Mexico lottery. View all winning numbers. Let's look at pick 3, past drawings. Nope, I just want the pick 3. Or pick 3 plus, whatever that is. Okay, so I'm going to look at New Mexico now. Let me quickly look through here and get on with this. Hi, you're younger or old? I don't know, whatever you think. Nicolette B, you're welcome anytime, sweetie. Thank you. Deborah Watson, come on now, Miss Ford, get your mojo back. I remember your dream. You know we love your hard work. I know. I stayed up till 6 o'clock this morning doing those predictions because everything was going wrong last night. The computer didn't want to act right. The printer didn't want to act right. The internet didn't want to act right. That's why I had to put up. I said it's going to be late tonight. I said, oof. And it was late. It was late. I paid. I'm just out of it. But once I rest up, I should get my mojo back. Y'all pray for me. Sherry, all right, Miss 40, you got it. You got it. Uh-oh, we got trouble. Sean L. Moran, hi, Miss Flora, just checking in with you. Some good news. Uh-oh. Watch this, y'all. North Carolina got another hit. We got 812, and you had it boxed on the daily list. Okay, still at work, laugh out loud. You have a good work evening. Thank you for reporting that. I told you, North Carolina stays hot on our prediction list. Daily. Let me look at my daily list. Let's see. So I got 637 exact for Ohio. North Carolina, he says we got 812. I got a box. Let me show y'all. And then I'm going to do this New Mexico. Okay. All right. So this is the second hit that I've been notified of since we've been on the live. We got 637. This is from our daily predictions list. And New Mexico gave us this number, actually. Thank you, New Mexico. So they gave North Carolina 812. Now, where's that 812? We have it as 182. So we got a box. You think I'm going to cry about that? That's 2 hits from just... And I have no idea what all other hit. I have not checked anything. But thank you for letting us know. Congratulations, North Carolina. You guys got another hit. 812. And it was right on our daily pick 3 predictions. You guys, if you want access to all of our prediction lists, our state, we go state by state with some of these lists, make sure you check out our membership. We'd love to have you guys. Ha! Another hit. I know people are like, aren't you excited? Yeah, I'm excited. When you've pulled 50, 60 hits in a day for the states that you work on, and it's not new, I don't get excited about stuff. I'm like, oh, wonderful, we did it. Let's keep going. That's how I am. I'm excited. My members be like, you know we got that? I'm like, we did? Oh, awesome. They're like, but you don't seem excited. I'm like, y'all, it's not that I'm tired. I ain't go to sleep till 7 o'clock this morning. I'm tired. But that is awesome. Deborah Watson, Miss Ford, I'm not mad at you, Sean. Mad at you, Sean. But North Carolina is hit like crazy. They are. They're hitting. Bella said hi. How you doing, Bella? What's going on? I'm looking at New Mexico. I'm sorry. Let me get back to work. I know that. Come on, Miss Florida. Yeah, I've had a long morning. I did not go to sleep till like 6:30 this morning. I had to complete our membership list. Everything was just working against me last night, and I wanted to give up, but I couldn't. Can't give up. Can't give up. And I wanted to cry. I didn't even put on no music. Y'all don't know. It takes a lot of work, because when things work against you and you're like, dang, what did I do? But it's okay. It's life. You gotta roll with it. That's why when people talk about, oh, my stuff is trash, they have no idea the hours that I put into this. That's why when people talk about my stuff doesn't work, I pay them no mind. I said, yeah, I have proof that it does. So what are you telling me? And it's not that I'm even proving it. Your charts is telling you what's hitting in your state. You know what might be coming to New Mexico? 292. I'm looking at straight across the grids. Oh my. I wonder if that's going to travel. Let me see here. You guys had 653 to 315810. Ooh, that was a mirror version of that number. I probably have to go back. I'm just trying to see what's up. Let me go. Is this day? Okay, 614. That's the 21st day. The evening was 072. I just wish they would put y'all numbers in order on your website, but it's whatever. It's okay. 1-1. Okay. 653. No, I don't like that. Let me go to 317. I be getting hits off our list for New Mexico too. I just gotta, let me go back a little bit. All right. 614. Okay, so I'm looking at everything from this point. 33. Nope. 502. No. 653. Maybe not. Maybe not. New Mexico. I see why you asking for help. Okay. Let me go back to 502 and 933. Okay, that was from last night. Looking for 653. Oof. 653? Okay. I don't like either one, but I'm looking. 072. I am looking. Let me look at this 278 from the 19. That's a little bad, but I'm just 72. 570. Hold up. I got it. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let me go back. 933. No. Dang it. Okay, never mind. I thought I had something. I thought I was doing something. Please. Dang it. Let me look at both. Something must be real special. I mean, a lot of people have been asking about New Mexico. 502. Happening today. 339. I see it. It's just you gotta mirror it, and I don't know why they would choose that. Ooh. I don't know. I'm a little lost here. Hold on. I don't know why they would choose that. I think I know what it is, but I can't say it. It's a state digit, and I'm not going to say anything about that till I can do the whole thing. Okay, let me go in here. All right, now what's going on in Mexico? We don't have a 3-8. There was 852, but there's no 653. See it? No, that's not what I'm looking for either. 614. I'm trying to see if they're break. Got it. Okay, I got it. I knew I was going to see it somewhere. Okay, they're breaking it up, but they're doing it with the mirrors. Okay. Key digit 506 makes sense. Okay, I got it. New Mexico. Let me see what else they're gonna do. Just to kind of, those key digits are working, and they're splitting up. That we were doing it with the doubles for the other states. New Mexico might be doing it with mirrors. Okay. They did 502. Got it. It took me a minute. I know you're like, dang, come on, Miss Florida. It took me a minute. I got it. Woo! I was getting worried. I said, did I lose my touch already? All right, let me get back to this. I'm gonna show you New Mexico real quick. All right. Bella, I'm good, and you? I'm good, honey. Catherine, thank you for consistent hard work, Miss Ford. Oh, thank you. I'm about to show that New Mexico in just a second. Thank you so much. Denny Williams said, hi, how you doing? Deborah Watson, Miss Florida, have Mr. Florida been playing the cash pop? No, he did not play this week. And you know, I saw his notebook. I was about to scratch out his numbers. I said, don't be dirty, because he actually got, he didn't go play it, but he played on paper. He said, I could do this. I said, okay, well, brother, go ahead. So you and him are going to be the cash poppers around here. I see that now. Xander Hinkle, hey, big guy. Okay, let me let you go. You know damn well I'm not a guy. Cheryl Clink said, how you doing, Cheryl? What's going on with you? Mr. Handsome, baby. Okay. Heavyweight champion, I want to. Let me let you go. My husband will be so hot with me. You have a good one, but I gotta let you go. You don't get me in trouble. Jennifer Jones, hello, Miss Florida. How are you doing? Just getting on. How are you doing, Jennifer? What's going on with you? She said, hi, Stringer Bell. Why are American blacks more athletic than everyone else in the world? Really? I don't know. Maybe because we had to run from slavery. I don't know. Why y'all ask questions like that? I don't know. And you know I'm not an athlete, so you know I don't know. Christopher Sanders, I suggest you go on a diet. No offense, I'm looking out for your health. Christopher, I suggest you get off. When we're doing weight loss with Miss Florida, you are so welcome to have that comment. Right now, we're just working on Pick 3 lottery, okay? And that's kind of rude. Like, you're not going to go to your boss on your job and say, hey, you know what? I think you need to go on a diet. They will let your dumb behind out that office so quick. Be like, oh, you weren't about my diet. You weren't about this check. You know not. You wouldn't say that to your boss. Why would you say that to someone you've never even met or have some kind of rapport with? Stop. You guys are so rude. This is why soon I may not have to come out to the public, but I do it because, you know, people don't know who we are. It's just the ignorance, but that's what I'm trying to say. People don't take none of this stuff serious. Jennifer Jones, I'm doing good, and thanks for asking. Kiki, that's very rude. It was very rude. That's why he's out of here. JD, you ain't his boss, though. I don't have to be his boss. And it's just rude anyway. Like, if I go up to you, I don't know if this is a picture like you, I could honestly say, hey, you know, you need to do something with that face. I don't know if that's you or not. It's called manners. That's what people, they're so disrespectful. You don't know what people, you don't know the walk. They could be fighting a disease, anything. You people are so rude. Why are you here on my channel since you so agree with him? I'm going to let you go since I ain't his boss. Try that with somebody that, try it with somebody, see what they tell you. Yeah, I'll let you go. I'll let you go. You can keep that. Public, I know. This is, like I said, I deal with it, but we're gonna get with method. We're gonna get this New Mexico. You're beautiful. Don't listen to that garbage, sister. I so appreciate you. Let me get on to New Mexico lottery so we can get back to Florida. Okay. All right, come on, y'all. All right, so here's New Mexico. You guys had a hit of 072. Make sure I'm saying this right. Let me do this here. You guys had a hit of 072. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. And I still didn't get that right. I see. Hold on, guys. Let me put this again. Let me do this. I was so busy worrying about them, I forgot to put in the real numbers. Let me go back and put this back. You see why you gotta stay on your game? You can't be worrying about other people. They come on here. I don't know what they think they're doing. Well, let me tell her she needs to go lose some weight. Most time when you tell people what they need to do, honey, they already know they have a problem. Okay, they're here. Most of us are here trying to make a living, trying to support our families. You think we don't know? I don't know you from Adam. I'm not going to walk up to you. I have a life. I'm not going to walk up to you and tell you about what you need to do with yourself. I don't care what you need to do with yourself. Okay, stop caring about what other people have to do with themselves. You're going to be better off. I promise you will. Get a life. Y'all better get a life and mind your business before somebody get in y'all business. And you ain't gonna like that. Somebody walk up to you. Yep. And I'm gonna let you go. And I'm gonna let you go too. How many acres do you get through a day? Yeah, I know. I've heard it all before. I gotcha. How many acres? Jennifer Jones, it's not okay to be making fun of people no matter what size they are, how they talk, or how they walk, or anything of that nature. I don't understand how people do it. I have to get used to it. I know the world is cruel. That's what it is. I could be bone skinny and they'll still have something to say. It doesn't matter who you are. People just love coming up in here and talking crap. And that's fine. I mean, if they have nothing else to do, you know, like a job, I don't know. I could tell the people that come up here and they do that, most of them, they're broke. And I mean broken. I tell people that all the time. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't take it personal. I can't. So let me New Mexico. Yeah, let me show y'all what they're doing. And what you might want to pay attention to if they're doing that. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want y'all to see this. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Jones, just pathetic. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Roso, do you boo just passing by, showing some positivity. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. George said hi. How you doing? James, being broke is okay. Sometimes it's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. I so agree. I I understand being broke, but you don't have to stay there. And the reason why I don't like being broke. I like to have what I need to have. But most of the times we're broke because we hold ourselves back from doing the things we need to do. So I say, hey, you got to step up your game, right? You want something, you got to go after. No one's going to just give you handouts. That's not how this works. Same thing with our lottery games. No one's just going to give you the magic formula. You have to study this stuff. Maddie Allen, hello everyone. Had my nap, all is well. Blessings to all. How are you doing, Miss Maddie? I hope you're doing well in Illinois. I'm just about to show some folks in New Mexico. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. You're transgender and you're pregnant. I can't help you with that, love. That was your decision. Catherine. Catherine, exactly, yes. Study gambling, stop it. If you're not here for gambling, don't be on here. I don't know what to tell you. I don't tell people to spend the money, but I do try to give them strategies so they can pick some smart numbers and be smart players. But if you don't like it, please go to another channel because this is what we're doing. Catherine, true. All right, so let's go to New Mexico. I see we got the riffraffs out. All right, so here's New Mexico. I just wanted to give you kind of a layout. A few days ago, there was a hit of 072. I need to have that date. I'm sorry. I believe May 21st, we had a hit of 072. Now, I want you guys to see where this 502 came from on May 22nd. Now, watch this. Remember we were talking about how key digits, when they're together, look at the 2 and 7 together. Normally, I've been seeing this with doubles, and they'll split it into pairs, right? But they split the mirror. 2 and 7 are mirrors. They're also key digits. So you can either split it 2-7 or 5-2. Well, look at this. 5-2-0. 5-2-0. A lot of states are doing this. A lot of them are doing it with doubles. Okay? So make sure you guys pay close attention. Okay? So that 502 hit. You guys have some more stuff, very interesting stuff coming. The 653, y'all be careful. There could be numbers like this 960 or this 584, okay? The 415 or the 039 for New Mexico. But if they are breaking the pairs apart, now this one is a little different, okay? Because you got a double here on the right side. Let's say they're doing that. Let's say they're breaking up the pairs and they're going over. So it just depends on how you're looking at this. Maybe they might use a 779 or 775. They may use a 270 or 274. So you have to be very careful. This is a false trip. This one I would just kind of lay back on. Again, the numbers on top of the bottom could be the hotter numbers, okay? See, when they're together, it makes a difference how they look at their patterns. It makes a huge difference, okay? Because numbers, now that you highlight it, now you see what I'm saying. Sometimes, like that 960, 584 could be hot for New Mexico. Maybe the 415 or the 039. If they want to break this into pairs, I noticed they started from the right. So they might pull that 270 or 274. They might even pull a 725 or 729 for New Mexico. Okay? So just be careful with that. All right? Again, you got a couple options. Either the numbers going on top or they may break them down, just like they did that 502. Okay? You notice how the mirrors were on the right side. They just broke the pair apart. They went over the key digit. All right, 520. They may pull 270, maybe even 725 if they continue that pattern. But I want you guys to backtrack to see what they're doing, okay? So just pay attention to it. So hopefully that helps out a little bit, okay? I think you guys, I would love to get a full workout for New Mexico, because I haven't had people to ask for New Mexico, but I know we've been getting hits from this state, so that's why y'all trying to get on New Mexico. That's cool. Pay attention to the key digits. They're breaking up in pairs. If you haven't noticed that with all the states we've shown tonight, they're doing that. Okay. Scar, hi. Sandman family, Miss Florida, New Mexico has 497 tonight, and I played 493. Ooh. Go back and see where that 3 was. They're breaking up their pairs too. I hope you saw the workout part. They're breaking out their pairs. They're doing what a lot of states are doing with their doubles and triples. They might be doing that again with the 653 that came out. Okay. Begonia, Nina. Okay. Victor, hello. I'm going to go back to Florida. I need to go back. I have some Floridians on here. And we talked about that earlier, but I always wind up doing Florida again. Why? Because that's where we rep it. That's what we do. Let me see what's going on here. Florida Pick 3 lottery. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I don't take stuff so personal anymore. I'm too old. I can't. I don't feel like taking people that serious anymore. I just don't. 023 is what played for Florida tonight. Now I see a 037, but you would have had to know how to mirror that. Oh, let me see here. Let me do this. I have 17. Hold on, something's wrong. 12. Let me go back to Florida. Hold on. Oh, I see what I did. I messed up my own grid. Let me go back to the 317. I need to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we had 023 tonight. Going back to Florida, I just want to see some things. I need help in California. 360 came up for evening. We'll see. Let's see what happens, because I'm about to get off shortly. We'll see what I can do about California. 023 came today. 532. 023. I'm going through these grids. Let me look at the 1, 2, 3. Let me just copy that on the same page. I need to see everything full view here. And we're just going to change all of those to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I'm looking. I just want to see where that 023 came from. Key digit. Oh, goodness. I see it. I see what Maria was talking. It came right across. Watch this. Ooh. They're working. They're taking their time, though. Oh, they're taking their time. We had to go back to the 21st, which was what? 2 days ago? Okay, well, it's not that bad. If you are patient to hold on to some numbers, it's not that bad. Something I noticed, but I won't say it in public. You guys know it in the membership. I'm not going to say too much about Florida when it comes to that, but we'll see. Let me see here. Damn, you look like my mom's. Well, I hope she's gorgeous, and you better not be saying nothing bad about your mom. Let me see here. Tony Rucker, hi. I saw the workout you did for Connecticut the other day, and I want to say thank you. You're so welcome. I still got something for you. I forgot this morning to send you the email. I did not finish our work until 6:30 this morning. I've had a rough week, but just trying. I got something for you though. Let me make sure I write it down. After we get off, I'll send it to you. Okay? I'll send you your email. But you're so welcome. Yeah, I have a few people that came in the membership from Connecticut. They're like, look, we need some help, honey. And we trying to get it. We are trying to get it. How you doing? All right, Mr. Tony? What's going on with you? Kiki, it was attached to the key digits 579. Are you talking about Florida? It depends on what rundown. I'm using the 317, the 123. Now the 123, it came straight across. It came as 032. The key digits is sat right on top. I'm about to show y'all that in a minute. Something about a particular side I'm seeing. Let me see here. Jennifer Jones, Mrs. Ford, and everyone else, have a safe Memorial Day. You as well, my love. You enjoy your Memorial Day. Money Marv, good evening. New here. How you doing? What's going on with you? Welcome, welcome. Yes, 123 rundown is mirrored as 307. Yeah. Now the thing is, my love, people would know which numbers they would have to mirror, but you onto something because that's the precursor. Remember I was teaching y'all that in the membership? I'm going to show y'all. Miss Deborah, Miss Ford, I see the hit for 023 straight across. You're exactly right. You seen it, right? I'm about to show. I don't want to show, but I'm going to show it. And I'm going to show you the precursor to tell you when you're using key digits. This is the secret. They may hit mirrored before they hit what you saw on the key digit. I can't make it up. Okay, let me show y'all in a minute. Alyssa, Jesus loves you. I love Jesus. Yeshua HaMashiach, I sure do. I love him. Yes. So I'm about to show that and share that with you. Y'all ready, Florida? Who's ready for Florida again? Kiki, thank you so much for your help. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate you, my love. Let me show y'all this Florida. We're going to go back to Florida. Okay? And then I'm going to get to Cali. So we were talking about how did Florida get this 023. I'm going to take you back to 2 days before. As soon as you see key digits together, you got a 7-7 that was in the hit, but you had a 5-5. Something about this side of the grid for key digits could be hot. That's all I'm saying. Those that know, know. Look at this 032 that sat on top of those two key digit numbers. Y'all thought I was playing? Look, it hit for Florida. I wish people would stop playing with me when I keep telling y'all about these key digits. Sometimes the numbers come straight. I put it in red so y'all can't miss it. 032 wasn't in perfect order, but here's what happened right before. Okay? Now I'm trying to look and see. Now, I think she said it was a 307. But it depends on how you're looking at your grid. Let me see here. I'm trying to see the 0. She said the 1, 2, 3, though. It depends on how you're looking at it. 0, 2, 3. I don't see it going across, but I know she probably sees it in another direction. I wouldn't have caught it like that. But I would have just paid attention. Well, here, see, you see how it copied itself right here? That's letting me know something. 285 that's its mirror. 032, 285 hit. That was just telling you to stay on it. That was telling you to stay on it. But it hit. That was the whole point. When you see these key digits together, y'all start paying attention. The numbers on top, the numbers on the bottom could really be hot. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So if I had to look at it again, I see this 0, 0. Like, I see these key digits together. Right? So let's say I'm just having fun for Florida. I don't know anything else. And I'm just going to mimic what I see. I like the 382. I like the 528. I like the 887. And I like the 023 if it comes back as a repeat. Remember, someone was asking me about a repeat? That's another way they can happen. So just pay attention. Okay? So 023, we got numbers. We got the key digits together again on this particular side. Y'all may want to pay attention to these numbers over the weekend. 382, 528, 887, and 023. Okay? So Florida, let's pay attention. Yep. Miss Deborah Watson, well, I'm starting to see it. Yeah, the key digits don't lie. It's just that, you know, people want them to come the next draw the next day, and it doesn't happen like that. So that's where the study and patience has to come in. That's all I'm saying. Yep. That's what it was. It was right there. It was right there. That's why when people tell me, oh, you don't, that doesn't even make sense. I'm just trying to show you an easy way to catch hits. I didn't say it was the fastest way. I didn't say it's a guaranteed way. I'm saying, how does this happen with all of these states that these patterns are happening in front of us? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. How do you take 4 numbers, and when you're putting them together, they're offering up a pattern specifically for your state, but then you look at all the states as a whole, and these are major patterns and major numbers are coming off of them? That's why I listen to nobody. When people say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, I'll be like, and then they'll say, I can't believe it was sitting right in front of me. I just go away. I just say, okay. I just can't pay it no mind. Mr. Rogers, 369. 369 rundown is pretty good. I'm studying it, but I don't teach on it. Sandman family, Miss, I'm about to go to sleep. Getting ready for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, everybody. Thank you for everything, Miss Ford. Let's stay positive. You got it. Souls for super chat. Whatever that means, which means souls for super chat now. This Deborah, Miss Ford got that cash pop late 6. You got it? Well, congratulations. What did they use? It was May 23rd, right? So 28. They got the 6. You can subtract and get 6. Or, how'd you get it? Now you gonna email me. I want to know how you got that. Let me know. Cause I haven't been cash popping in a minute. 4. Okay, 2 minus 8 is 6. You know, I'm in her business. I need to know. Just email me. Ferdinand, show souls for super chat, please. I don't know what that means, and I don't want none of that trickery. Tanisha, congratulations. Me too. You got it? How'd y'all get? Tell me. What did y'all do? Subtract, add? Because I think that's what your boy be doing in South Carolina. He take the dates. And I just go by, normally I just go by the date number or the date sum. But I know they've been switching up since I put they said, man, I ain't, it's Florida keep getting on our nerves. They gonna be all right. Because it's okay when we lose though, right? All right, let me see California, then I'm gonna hang it up. It's midnight. Mama tired. I haven't got much sleep in days. I'm tired. I just want to make sure I got on before our nice long weekend. I want you guys to be safe. Okay? Be safe. Be safe. Be smart. Let me look at Cali, and then I'm going to hang it up. So you already know. You two in Florida, tell me your secret. All right, California got 360. You want to know what's possible with that one? I'll show you real quick. They got the key digits. I'm gonna show you a couple things that you might want to do with it. I'm gonna do it just like that. When people already give me the rundown and they want to know the numbers from there, I'm gonna give it to you just like that. We'll see. I'm not guaranteeing any of the numbers, but hopefully, some of the tips to help you decide what you want to play. All right. So I'm gonna show you Cali, just using that rundown like you asked. Let me see here. Judge me not, congratulations. CC Stevenson, thank you from Cali. You got it. I'm about to show it. Tanisha, it was time for a repeat. Plus 6 follows 12. 6 also came morning draw. Gotcha. See, I don't keep up with Cash Pop. Y'all gonna have to do a class for me. Like, put me on Zoom and y'all gonna have to show me. I ain't ashamed. Shoot, I still need to learn. Kiki, I'm going to the beach tomorrow with my family. Definitely looking forward to it. Everyone be safe and happy Memorial Day. Yes, happy Memorial Day. Sam and family, Miss Florida, before I go to bed, before I go, let me let you know we have 6 on Cash Pop tonight, and that's the way I got it. A lot of times now the number in the morning always have a chance to repeat. That's what our ladies are talking about. All right, let me write that down, and so I can tell Mr. Florida, because he's a cash popper with you guys. Woo! Y'all just turned on me. Let me stop. All right, cash pop. Look out for the morning. May repeat. I gotcha. That's how you guys got that 6, because that's what the ladies are talking about. And I'm going to give that to Mr. Florida, so he can join y'all in success. Cash poppers. Let me see here, but I appreciate that. Cody, what the business is. Lottery business. How are you doing? Sandman family, repeat nighttime. Repeat nighttime. Morning may repeat nighttime. Good. So you guys observing those numbers. Good for y'all. Judge me not, they repeat here too. Sandman, that $2.50 is $5 is sweet. Whoo! Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. That's a nice little strategy. Okay. Now, if we could just repeat that crap for the people. Yo, they get me. They get me, but we gonna get them. Dang. And the key digits, the stuff is work. It just gotta be patient. But I got something up my sleeves for that too. All right, let me go over to California. I'm back on my phone with Daddy. Did you answer the question? Not sure what you asked. Judge me not. Congratulations, fam. Yes, congratulations. Like Smokey's mom. Haha, yes, I did. Okay. Why American black folks are more? I'm going to let you go. That's why you came back on to see if your question was answered. I don't know why they do. Maybe because of slavery. I think I gave that answer. Okay. Lil Smokey's mom. Haha, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. So we're doing Friday. I gotcha. Tanisha McGee, yes, I won total today cash. $872. What? If I tell my husband that, Mr. Florida, he is going to be like, tell him we need a meeting with them immediately. But I'm going to let him know. I'm going to let him know. That, first of all, congratulations. I did this to you before. Y'all make sure y'all give it up for Tanisha. So she's won a total of $872 today from her cash pop. Look at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm happy. Judge me now. Whoa, yes. Okay. You can go. Sandman family, one more, Miss Florida. Some numbers on Cash Pop may play on pick 3 sometimes. I'm trying to gather that. They might. Okay. Sometimes. Okay. I got it. Let me see. Judgment now. Congratulations, Tanisha. Yes, congratulations, Tanisha and Miss Deborah Watson. Yes, I love Cash Pop. That's why we don't be seeing her no more. She be like, CC Stevenson. Yes. Sandman family, Tanisha, great job. Congrats. Yes, so great job to you and Sandman family. Congratulations. And Miss Deborah. So y'all the Cash Pop crew. I'm going to call you guys the Cash Pop crew. My Cash Pop crew. All right, let me look at California for you guys. Someone asked specifically about the last rundown for Cali, so let me show y'all real quick. All right, so this is California. Lucky, you guys have your key digits. So there's a few things you might want to pay attention to, okay? If California likes to run their hits across, like Florida and some of the other states, 360 could be a repeat. 984 if they're going across. Another option would be its mirrors, 815 or 439. Okay, those could be some possibilities. If they want to break up the double, they might, just might, like the other states, some states, they may go 125 or 129, just as an example. They may pull corners, 128, 124. Your job is to go back a few days, see where you see your key digits together, like these 2 2s and 7 7s, and find out what they like to pull. Do they like to pull the numbers on top or bottom, or do you like to break up the double? It's like 670, 674. Maybe they like corners, 673, 679. So it just depends. Okay, but those could be some of the hot numbers. I noticed with the key digits, every state likes to do something different. And because we're not backtracking a whole lot, normally I do that for my members. That way they have a solid pattern that they have to pay attention to. In case anything veers off, they can change with the patterns. So you guys definitely make sure y'all meet us in the membership. We're going to be rocking and rolling next week. We'll be back in the members only live stream. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh my God, Miss Deborah. Now Miss Deborah, please don't make me cry right now. Y'all, Miss Deborah, one of the Cash Popper crews, just sent me a Cash App for $100. Thank you, Miss Deborah. When I say you have no idea what you've just done, you really have no idea. And I want to give a shout out to Miss Miss Deborah, I want to tell everybody, my aunt, I have two aunts that passed last week. One aunt is my grandmother's sister in not Long Island, Staten Island. We did not get to travel or make it up there. It's real tight right now, and they're dealing with their situation. Days later, I found out that my dad's younger baby sister, my aunt, passed last Friday. And I tried to not say anything to the members until like midway through. So this week I've been so off. Mentally, spiritually, I'm heartbroken. Another thing, I'm going through some other issues. I probably will talk more about that in the membership, because some people just nosy in the public, and you know, we family back there. No offense. Miss Deborah sent a gift so I can send my cousins a plant. Now, here's what I did not tell everybody, and now I'll tell this. My cousin decided not to have a service. She just wants a cremation, and she wants it private. So I'm going to send her what Miss Deborah sent to the family. I'm going to send it to her directly because I think they're in need. I just want to point this out. Not that I place Miss Deborah above everyone. I love all of you. What I'm saying is, I want to make sure I extend a thank you, because she really, she takes care of Miss Florida, and she does not have to. And I've never asked anyone, but the fact that she is so giving, I want y'all to make sure y'all shout out to Miss Deborah. Please just say thank you to her. She is such a big giver. And this is all of y'all, Sandman family, okay? Miss Tanisha, all of you, and I mean, there's so many of you that have given and poured out. And I just say thank you, because I never ask. I have no expectation. My job is to serve, and that's why I have my membership. I know better. But I just want to give a special shout out to Miss Deborah, because she has no idea how she just helped me tonight. She has no idea how she's about to help my cousin. My cousin lost her mom. I lost my aunt. And my cousin just lost her husband a couple years ago. She lost my grandmother, the woman that really raised her. She's buried her and my grandfather. So she's alone. And she made a decision that she just didn't want to have a service, and I respect that. We did that with my mother-in-law. The family act like if we wasn't going to have a big show, they didn't want to come down. We did something beautiful and private. It was just a few of us, and we just kept it simple. And I see why my cousin, she's got a lot on her. So I just want to say, Miss Deborah, your gift is going to be such a blessing. My mom's going to make sure she gets it sometime over the couple days when she's off of work. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all that support this channel. I want to say thank you guys that are in the membership. Thank you for those that were in the membership at one time. I want to say thank you for the haters. You help drive and keep me going. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers that have just been helping me push this channel. I want to say thank you to my husband, Mr. Florida. He is going through so much right now. Y'all, please pray for my husband. Pray for my children. We've been attacked with our family, our own family members. We got into it with. They know who they are. We're hurting right now. Before even my aunt passed. When I tell you life is life, but we still have a attitude of joy and happiness. And this is why I do what I do. If I didn't do the numbers, if I didn't have the channel, I'm telling you, life ain't so fun sometimes when you're not busy doing what you like. And I just appreciate y'all for supporting me. And I just want to thank you guys, those that have reached out and have given gifts. And even if you're just in a membership, or if you just drop me an email and say, I love you, I'm thinking of you. Shout out to Kimmy, cousin Kimmy. She's always checking up on me, just like Miss Deborah. And so many of you always reach out to me. Y'all make sure y'all pray for Miss Kimmy, please. I won't say anything. I'll probably let her share if she wants to. Um, I want you guys to make sure you pray for Miss Deborah, please. This woman has been such a blessing to my family. And I've never met any of you face to face. And I just say thank you for being my family. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you guys for putting up with me. I thank you so much. I'm hurting so bad right now. And I didn't even want to do the live. I tell y'all this every week. I hate coming into the public. I love our membership. I like to stay back there. But sometimes in life, you have to push even when it's hurt, even when you're hurting. You have to show up for people maybe that never appreciate you. If you guys want to be a content creator, create. Be there. Show up. Start the business you want to start. Okay? Don't worry about what people got to say. You got to fight. Some of you are fighting for your lives, your health. That's why when people say they don't know my fight, they don't know what I do or don't do. I just want to say thank you, because so many times we do these videos, we do these, and I never get to say to my people, members, subscribers, Mr. Tony in Connecticut, I just love y'all. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I want y'all to have a safe and happy Memorial weekend. Take pictures, email me. I want to see what the plates are looking like. You know how I do. I got to judge it. But I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. And thank you for your support. I'm going to read through these and then we're going to hang up, because I know y'all got to get some sleep. Y'all got too much cooking to do. Let me see here. Let me see here. I think I left off. Maddie Allen said, congratulations, Tanisha. Tanisha McGee, yes, I love Cash Pop. Yes, congratulations, she did that. CC Stevenson, yes. Sandman family, Tanisha, great job. Tanisha, thanks everyone. Tanisha, congratulations to all the winners. Yes. Shatera, oh my God, how didn't I know we were live tonight? Hello, everyone. It's okay. It's okay. I know I did Michigan earlier, so when we get off, just rewind it, or you know, it should be towards the beginning. I did go through Michigan. Someone wanted to know about Michigan, so I did do that, Shatera, in case you watch it again or decide to. Miss Deborah Watson, Miss Porter, here's a little something. Yes, I got it, and thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that. Judge me not. Oh my God, judge me not. Nice. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Yes. Miss Tanisha says, thanks for the blessing, Miss Florida. Deborah. Yes. Yes, Miss Deborah. Cece, sorry to hear that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jennifer, sorry for your loss. Tanisha, sorry for your loss. Thank you. Jennifer, thanks to you, Miss Deborah, for blessing Miss Florida. Thank you so much. Sandman film, Miss Deborah, love and respect to you. God will bless you over and over. He really does. I know he loves me, because y'all are such a blessing to me. Shatera Davis, what a blessing, Miss Deborah. HCV72, love to all. Thank you so much. Oatmeal, we can feel your spirit. Thank you so much. Tanisha McGee, we are family, sin and love. Thank you. Jennifer Jones, we love you very much. Oatmeal, what's going on? Praise Jesus. John 3:3 says, he that believeth on the Son have everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see life, but wrath of God abideth on him. And praise the Most High. Thank you, Jesus, and I accept that, and I know that it is the truth. Thank you so much. Sandman family, we all thank you, Miss Florida, for your great efforts. We don't have to win all the times. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Shatera Davis, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Miss Shatera. And sorry for your loss. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. George said hi. And I'm going to let this atomic cat go. He can go. So I'm going to end it now. Again, Shatera, if you go back to the beginning, I know I did cover Michigan. I'm tired out. I didn't even go to sleep till 6:30 this morning. So I just want to say thank you guys for bearing with me today. Carson, hi. Oatmeal, I love you. Sorry for your... Thank you. I love you as well. Thank you so much for that. I want y'all to be blessed. I'm mentally, physically, I'm worn out, but I wanted to make sure I gave it all I had for y'all. Just because, you guys mean a lot. Judge me not, happy 3-day weekend. Everyone be safe. Yes, happy weekend to you. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, only the Lord let me know. I still don't understand. He does. Because if you knew what I was crying about 6:30 this morning before he finally allowed me to get sleep, because I was praying so hard about a few things. And one of the things I always said, God, if you can just let me just trust you. Anybody on here that understands when life happens, you still have to trust our Father. I had to trust him several times today. I said, God, I don't know how we're going to do this. It was so bad. I wasn't going to come on live. My husband came back home. He's like, you haven't moved. I was scared to move. Fear was literally crippling me, and that doesn't normally happen to me. But I just say thank you. And Miss Deborah, you only God, he tells you, because he's told you everything when you needed to do it. And I am testimony, my family's testimony. I remember Christmas after the hurricane, the stove was out. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do. The jobs were sold. My husband, you name it, everything was crumbling down. And here I get this cash pop. I had prayed. And I said, God, let it, whatever happened, let it be your will. 5 minutes later, a Cash App came. I said, God, what? Y'all have no idea. One day, I want to tell the tale so you can understand everything. You're going to say, what? And this whole time we had no clue? Yep. One day. It's just not time yet. But it will be. It will be. Y'all just think, I just thank y'all. I just thank y'all. Oatmeal, let's get married. I will come to you, my choice. Oh, gosh. Honey, I'm so married. I've been married for 25 years. I don't think my husband's going to approve of a second marriage. But blessings to you. I want you to be safe on the road. Y'all, please be safe this weekend. No drinking, no driving, no stealing nobody's husband's wives, because jealousy is real. I want y'all to be good. Don't try to get at your ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend. Y'all be good. Don't curse no family members out if you can help it. Please don't do it. I know they get on your nerves. Judge me not. Stay strong. Tanisha, get you some rest, Miss For. You take care of yourself. It's very important. God got you covered. Trust the process. Yes, ma'am, I will. Because I have not slept in very well in over a week. Miss Deborah knows that. I finally told her that. I don't think she's too happy with me. But yeah. Judge me not. Yes, get some rest. Oatmeal, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Shatera, everyone be safe. I'll be working this holiday weekend. Unfortunately, the hospitals don't close. Honey, you and my mom both, Miss Shatera. So just be safe. My mom has to work this weekend too. She's also working with the hospitals. And that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that in the membership. Y'all be safe, especially you, Miss Shatera. You just be cool. I hope they're at least catering for y'all. I hope. They should. The hospitals know they need to cater for y'all during the holidays. That's what I think. Most of them should, but we'll see. But anyways, I love you guys. And I'm going to get ready to tap off so I can, I'm gonna pray, and I'm going to thank God for the day. He got us through. And I'm about to put the cat daddy numbers out for the weekend. Anybody wants those, they will be in the shorts. So as you see them, let me know what state y'all repping with, and make sure you like it. Okay, are you the Michelin man? No, I'm not the Michelin. I'm the Michelin woman, if you want to get cute. Anyways, I needed that laugh. All right, I'm going to go now. I love y'all. Y'all be cool. And I will see you guys on the next live, God willing. Y'all be safe. And I'll talk to y'all soon. All right.